I wanna shoot, baby, shoot.
Ooh. How you doing, baby? No, not you.
Happy New Year to everybody out there listening to us, which is probably like 2 people, but we don't care. We're coming to you live from Coronado High School in the sound booth. Happy New Year to all. It's 2016. I can't believe only 2 weeks ago we were talking about Star Wars, and now I saw it 16 times. Just kidding. Only twice.
Times 2.
4 times. I'm here in the booth by our nerd panelist, Ashley Price.
Connor Crowley.
Our special guest,
Carlo Becerra,
Carlo Becerra, all the way from where?
Texas State University.
Texas State University, where all the hodos go. I'm just kidding. And we have Jordan, our he's usually here, and on camera and microphones and internet and everything else, we have Marcus, the Force Awakens. He's over there.
Darth
for you
Marcus.
people. Darth Marcus.
Yeah, that's your
Well, I'm just gonna catch up just a little bit. We've all seen Star Wars more than once. I saw it 4 times already, and every time I see it, spoiler alert, every time that one scene happens, my heart starts going, and I cry.
You're eventually gonna
And
get
I
it.
cry. And I probably will. That's probably why my wife keeps on taking me then. That makes sense. She always does
You wanna
that.
go see it again? Are you sure?
I think I'm gonna go see it again anyways. But anyways.
Shut your eyes, Miguel. Don't
Star Wars is beating already beat Titanic, and it's on its way to beat Avatar to be the top grossing movie in the world in history. Probably we will not see this anymore.
Emphasize on that
No,
history
probably not.
word.
Do you agree,
At
Marcus?
least maybe not until the second Star Wars film in this.
Yeah, I don't think anything's gonna.
I don't think anything.
I don't even think like Civil War Part 1. Civil War.
Yeah.
It would have to be something even bigger than Star Wars. You know, like
Which
the
is
size of Star
nothing.
Killer Base.
Oh well. Star Killer Base 2.0 or something like that.
It's getting up there, and I'm hoping. We won't see. I don't think the episode 8's gonna make that much money. I
No.
mean,
Yeah.
it's because this one was just like the.
It was like the
'Cause-
episode 4 of the new series.
Yeah, because the new series, episode 4 made the most money, you know, and then
I'm
the
pretty
least
sure.
money was Return of the Jedi, I think. But
Yeah, I mean it
I
would
liked
decline because everyone wants to see what direction it takes them.
Yeah.
As they go on.
Yeah.
Some people are not gonna like it, which is why the money's gonna decline.
If you guys like us, we're not just gonna talk about Star Wars today, but if you guys like Star Wars, download the Star Wars app on your iPhone.
We're not sponsored, but
We're not sponsored by it, but download your Star Wars app on your iPhone or your
Google Play.
Google Play, and it has a whole bunch of little emojis. I think you can see them there. Look at all these emojis, and they have GIFs. Is that how you say it? Or GIFs?
No, gives because they're
Gifs.
graphically.
GIFs.
Yeah, but
Because if it
they
was
say-
GIFs, it would be with a J.
But I believe he said
He's like,
that.
"It's
I believe he
GIFs."
created a GIF that says pronounced GIFs, not GIFs.
Okay,
Yeah, he said it's GIFs. But
it's a GIF.
Yeah, technically it's.
he's not an
The
English
creator
major.
said GIF. That's how it is.
And you get a whole bunch of there's a whole bunch of news, official videos. Jakku Spy, is that a game?
I don't know. I just saw that.
There's this sick selfie thing.
Oh, that's so
yes.
cool.
Have you seen it? You can take your
Yes.
Oh,
My girlfriend took one with Princess Leia.
you can take your pic. You can be a selfie, and then you can change the background. Who you want to be? You can be a rebel pilot, Princess Leia,
You can be Poe,
Han
you can be-
Solo.
can you be Jar Jar Binks?
No, you
all I
cannot.
wanted.
Thank God, you cannot be. Austin would be happy that he could be JarJar Binks.
We should have Jabba the Hutt too.
I aspire to
I'll
be
put my
Jar
mother-in-law on that one.
Baby Fortuna.
I'm just kidding. It has a soundboard, which I also love.
Wait, play the Darth Vader what?
Where is it?
See if you can.
Let me see. Where?
You'll get there.
No.
It's a trap. The Darth Vader what?
Yeah, where it says Darth Vader and then it says
Up it.
what?
Oh, from the TIE Fighter.
Or this one?
That smells stinker with.
What's wrong with Jar Jar? Just
Ew.
tell me there's wrong with Jar Jar.
Stop.
That's
Has it on separate app.
yeah,
Jar Jar
yeah.
has Star Wars
This is,
Jar Jar
Call it
edition.
aggressive negotiations.
I call it a girl. My new girlfriend Natalie Portman. Oh, look! Here it is.
What?
What?
So download the Star Wars app, and do you want to plug in your?
Card trader.
The Star Wars Card Trader?
Yes.
Yes, that one's really good too.
She's like,
What
about
is it?
that.
Can you explain to us what it is?
Well, you get like these trading cards with characters and like little descriptions, and then there's inserts that are like special cards, like artwork and different things. And then you trade them, and kind of like in real life trading with cards, but it's virtual. You don't
Except for you don't
but
actually
you don't
have to
spend
talk to
any
people.
money. Well, I mean, you can if you want like.
But
extra
you have
stuff.
like credits and stuff.
Yeah,
No?
you get like.
Like Republic credit,
Yeah,
credit,
you get a certain.
like
set
Watto. Republic credit don't work here. I'll give you for the boy, huh? And actually, if you think about it, my neck and my stomach and my nose kind of look like Watto.
This
Too
is
bad you
actually
can't
Watto.
fly.
Too bad I can't fly. Your Jedi mind trick don't work here. Anyways, okay. Well, Star Wars, if you haven't seen it, go watch it. It's the best movie. Well, I'm still iffy. To me, Empire's still the best, and then Force Awakens. I've heard a lot of online videos where people say it's the best. Although yesterday I started listening to a podcast that said that it was the worst Star Wars, and here's why. And then I just stopped listening to because it was a bunch of rubbish. I stopped.
Those type of people complain about the smallest like.
Yeah, it's
so
like
annoying.
stupid things. But
They're
anyways.
like Apple complainers.
I think
They're like typewriters don't do
And
this. And they
yeah,
used to. I'm
Apple.
like,
He's
"Man."
an Apple
One
guy.
of my family is like the little nitpicking like stuff.
Yeah, they're like, what is that? I'm like, just watch the movie, please. Anyway, so today we're going to talk about the movies that are coming out this year, which we have a lot of awesome movies coming out. The first one that's going to be is Deadpool. And we're going to watch the Deadpool trailer right now. And we're
Red
going to
Band.
discuss.
Oh yeah.
so. Viewer discretion.
Oh, yes. If you have kids listening, please, earmuffs. We're going to watch Deadpool, the official Red Band trailer, and then we will discuss. Marcus, am I running audio from this thing?
If you want to.
No, I don't want to. Well, the thing is,
Okay.
then they won't be able to
That's
listen
true,
to it.
that's true, yeah.
So I guess we watch here.
As long as
We
you
can all
can
watch here. Okay, get ready.
Ooh, it's got a little red thing. No, it's
Yeah,
like,
it's the red.
That's the
It's
Red
the Red
Band.
Band trailer.
that's how you
Here we
know.
go.
All right.
Okay, here we go.
Honest reaction here.
Oh, right.
I've already seen it.
We've already seen it, but he hasn't.
Yeah, I have.
Hey, yeah, I want
already
to
like
shoot.
Kind of lonesome back here.
Little help here.
Excuse me. Woo! Dopinder.
Pool. Dead.
Why the fancy red suit, Mr. Poole?
Oh, that's because it's Christmas Day, Dopinder. And I'm after someone on my naughty list. You're probably thinking this was a superhero movie, but that guy in the suit just turned that other guy into a fucking kebab. Surprise! This is a different kind of superhero story. To tell it right, we gotta take you back before I squeeze this ass into spandex.
That booty.
That booty. Wow.
Mr. Wilson,
Hashtag
you've
Wilson.
recently been diagnosed with terminal cancer.
We can fight this.
What if I told you we can cure you and give you abilities most men only dream of?
I'd say that you sound like an infomercial, but not a good one, like Slap Chop, more shake weighty. If I never see you again, know that I love you.
When I'm finished, your mutated cells will heal anything.
But you still think we're making you a superhero. We're making you a super slave.
Oh, come on.
You gonna leave me all alone here with Jose Canseco? Whatever they did to me made me totally indestructible and completely
No.
unfuckable.
You look like the inside of other people's asshole.
I didn't ask to be
Pardon
super,
that.
and I'm no hero. But when you find out your worst enemy is after your best girl, the time has come to be a fucking superhero.
Jesus.
Right up Main Street. Cue the music.
X gon' give it to you. Can't wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you.
We can't allow this, Deadpool.
I don't have time for your X-Men bullshit, Colossus.
Besides, nobody's getting hurt.
That guy was up there before we got here.
Knock, knock, open
I've played a lot of roles. Damsel in distress ain't one of them.
up. You gonna rock.
Time to make the chimmy fucking chongas.
Don't let it go.
Have you seen this man? I never say this, but don't swallow.
Jesus Christ.
Shit. Did I leave the stove on?
X gon' give it to you.
Yeah, you're way too much dude for me. That's why I brought him.
I mean, that's why I brought her? Oh, no, finish your tweet. That's fine. Just give us a second. Go get her, Tiger. Oh, I so pity the dude who pressures her into prom sex.
There it is. The Deadpool Red Band trailer.
I like it more now.
Ryan Reynolds reprising his role from X-Men Wolverine
It's
Origins.
not. I mean, obviously, it's not.
it's a different.
It's a different version, but it's still.
He has a mouth.
Yes,
so
he does. Yes, he has a mouth, even though he didn't. In the, but anyways.
And swords not in hands.
Yeah. Why do they do? You know, we're not gonna get into that. Jordan, it's the first time you saw it. Thoughts?
It's great, man. Like
That's great, man.
I don't have anything else more to say because I've always been like a Deadpool fan since like longest time ago. It was the only reason that it was one of the few reasons that got me to. I mean, first it was Wolverine, but it was one of the few reasons that I got into reading comics and getting into the superhero like type thing because I thought this guy was hilarious as hell. I mean, I never knew if he was a bad guy when I was little or a good guy, but everything he said, like, it's just so comical. And because everyone in the superhero world is usually like Superman doesn't say anything, Batman doesn't say anything. So, like, seeing something different, I guess, is what made me like want to. This guy.
I was never familiar with Deadpool until I saw him on one of the X-Men cartoons.
Oh my god!
He was like, and I was like, is that Spider-Man? Like at first I was like, is that Spider-Man with a sword? But then I realized his name was Deadpool, and then I bought the action figure. But never read one of the comics. But
I love
apparently
their friendship with Peter Parker and Deadpool. Though.
There is.
In certain things, yeah, they're friends.
See,
he's
she's
hilarious.
in there. See,
Yeah, it is. It's true.
Carlo, what do you think about this?
You know what? I'm not a big fan of the Marvel movies,
Oh,
but I will say this.
This isn't Marvel. This is Fox.
Okay, well, superhero movies in general, I'm not really big
No.
into them, but I will say that I think it's like it's more comical than the other
Yeah.
So that I will probably like it because at least
You'll be laughing
find it
out
funny
loud.
at
I'll add
least.
a little bit to that because it's true that I've shown, or these people, like, they premiered on I think one of the times they premiered on ESPN, and a lot of my friends saw it, and then they texted me and they're like, have you seen the new Deadpool? They have never heard of Deadpool, like, ever, and they're like, this movie looks so funny. And I mean, I find it cool because a lot of people don't even know who the hell this guy is, but yet he gets like all these attention, not because it's superhero or whatever, but because he's like funny and comical and all this crazy stuff. So that's what's good about it. It's attracting people not from like a superhero standpoint, but from like this guy's different.
It's definitely one of the most original and like unique It's like first one to be this like dark and
Funny.
vulgar and R and funny. Yeah, it's the only
because
one.
it is vulgar. I mean, like just from like the
vulgar.
little. Are you familiar with the Deadpool, Marcus? No, he's not a very much. Carmen, what do you think?
Oh yeah, I love Deadpool. Deadpool, one of my.
He loves Deadpool.
Cousin that returned to cousin.
One of my friends actually got me into him, and then I've been reading his comics.
Really?
Yeah. I got a nice action figure.
I need to go and get some. Which one do you think I should get to be introduced to?
I like
Deadpool. No, I'm serious. It doesn't matter which one you get because all of them have like their own little story, and in all of them you get like the same.
One of my favorites is Deadpool kills the presidents. Because that one's one of my favorite. I think it's so funny.
Remember, her dad works for the government, so you shouldn't say things like that.
Let's not get into the kill.
It's ghost presidents. They're all ghosts, so it's okay.
So we have Jimmy Hoffa. I mean, not Jimmy Hoffa. He wasn't a president. I mean, Nixon. I'm sorry. Anyway. I was going to say Nixon. I don't know, because they were played by the same guy in the movie. Did you know that?
We'll give you that.
Valid point.
Go ahead.
Did anyone read Night of the Living Deadpool?
Yes.
I didn't. Was it good?
I liked that. It's.
I mean, I saw part of it, but I didn't read all of it.
I never read it.
I enjoyed it. I like zombies a lot, so it was nice two merging together. There's funny references to the Walking Dead comics, which I enjoyed.
Wait, I've never read The Walking Dead.
I haven't watched The Walking Dead.
I mean, I've seen sort of The Walking Dead, but if there were references, I'd be like,
The show's good, and it was filmed by where Ashley used to live in Virginia. And where? In
It's Georgia, in Sonoya.
Georgia. Anyway, Georgia, am I right? And here's Ashley with her thought about the movie. And yes, we have a girl on this panel because we're not sexist. And there's only one though.
Why is there only men?
There's another one over here, but she's just like she doesn't want to be in the shot. She's
She
like,
doesn't
hi,
wanna be
hi, hi. What did you? Are you excited for this movie?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Are you excited?
I've been excited
She's
since
tweeting like deaf. Excited.
Hashtag Deadpool equals
Like
life.
ecstatic.
I've been excited since I found out they were making one.
Yeah.
Especially with Ryan
When I heard the
Reynolds.
rumors, I was going crazy.
Well, Ryan Reynolds, I think, is perfect for it.
Yes, he
that's
is.
true because
He was not perfect for Green Lantern.
No.
That's for sure. That
well,
was
the
one-
first trailer they
The
they
first
do it
trailer
really
was. I was
good.
like, oh, that was like.
And they do
wow.
that
can
little
see it.
Green Lantern. Don't make the suit green or animated.
Oh,
That- I thought
that
was
was funny.
And then the movie came on, and I didn't even watch it because all the kids here told me like, Miguel, don't go watch it.
It
Yeah, I
was
never watched it either
I saw
because
it.
I didn't want to be scarred. Like
I
some
didn't
people,
watch it.
because I like
remember.
Ryan Reynolds in most of the movies that I've seen him in. That's why, and when I see someone
Shout
like do
no,
bad,
what movie was it? Go ahead, continue.
when I see somebody do bad like in a movie that you like, your whole life,
Van
just
Wilder, is that what you're talking about?
Huh? No,
That one was pretty funny.
Not
It's pretty
specifically.
funny.
Not specifically.
What's
that.
the other one when he's fat and his friend is I forgot, but he and you can see the makeup is so crappy that you can see that it's him in a fat suit.
Yeah.
But it was pretty funny.
Anyways, Marcus.
But I
I
digest.
wonder
Marcus,
what Marcus thought.
did you? What do you think of Deadpool?
I like the trailer.
I
I
like
don't
the
actually
trailer.
go see it, but I like the trailer.
No, you are gonna go watch it with. us.
There's 2 Fox, 2 DC, and 2 Marvel movies. So
Yes.
6.
So we'll
Just-
Deadpool coming out February
It's the
12th,
first one, right?
which is February 12th, which is
a good date for Valentine's Day.
1,
people.
2, 3. Heck yeah, I'm
There
and
you
see,
go. There you
I
go.
thank the Lord
Take
for the
me.
wife I have because my wife does not like that crappy like Zac Efron and I don't know Zac Efron
The
and
long road
Anne
in this
Hathaway
romantic
and
movie.
the long road toward the stars or something stupid
Like,
like
Nicholas Sparks movies.
yeah, like those like I'll always be here. Oh my god, I would like those previews would come out and my wife would be like, like, do you want to watch that one? I'm like, no. I remember we went to go watch a movie and then like something like that came out, like one of those sappy, crappy movies came out, and then the preview for the last Die Hard movie came out, you know, and it's all like shooting, like yippee-ki-yay. Well, he doesn't say that anymore, but he's all like shooting, and she goes, "That's the one I want to see." I'm like, "Yes, that's my wife. I love you. I love you, Angie. If you're watching, you probably aren't because every time I say, "Hey, you want to listen to the podcast?" she rolls her eyes. She rolls her eyes. Anyways,
Same here.
yes. So she loves this movie, and I told her like, "Hey, that Deadpool." That I showed her the trailer, and she goes, "I told her this movie's gonna come out around Valentine's," and she goes like, "We're gonna go watch it." I'm like, "Yes."
This is I showed when all the trailers came out. I showed my girlfriend. I forced her to watch all of them, and this is the only one she actually enjoyed. Was the Deadpool.
I don't think they're gonna do white box and yellow box though.
What is that?
Where he has like 2 different like consciousness.
Well, they can't do both.
They can't do that.
I don't think so.
See, I don't even know what you're talking about, so I won't
Or
put
the
my.
lady that's in his head.
Yeah,
they
that's-
can't.
well, that's- yeah.
Will they do that? Because
No,
it's
I mean-
confusing for like. Not
I don't think
He
they're
might
gonna
just-
do it because
he
if
might-
they were to do it, then most of the audience would be like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, and we're all like, wait, no.
I mean,
it's
we
cool.
know what you're talking
Yeah.
about, not other people.
Well, they did that. Well, no, they didn't do the 2 different consciousness, but they did have that one part when he's like, "Did I leave the stove on?"
Yeah.
Like, which
So maybe
might
just like
be that.
little references.
Yeah, maybe
but
little
not,
ref
like-
like he's
Yeah.
separate.
Okay, can you talk about a little bit more about this? Because I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Oh well, it's like so in the comics, like he's a kind of insane,
Kinda crazy.
just a little bit, but
Okay.
he has a yellow thought bubble and a white thought bubble, and it's like basically 2 parts of himself like arguing, but within his own head, and that's kind of why he's also a little.
He has like 2 entities
Yeah.
like, living within him.
And then
Maybe they,
in-
like, collide.
In some of the recent ones, he even has a 3rd one, because this girl was dying, so he's like, okay, implant her mind into my mind, because she will survive in there. So he has 3,
And she's
Okay,
sassy.
and she's a.
I'm
He's a
I'm
sassy-
already. I don't even know what's going on anymore. So I'll think.
And
Let me
then,
borrow
oh,
one of
his
your
kid and
comics.
all that.
Yeah.
You do need to read the comic.
Look, she's getting
It
emotionally.
hurts me now.
So that one comes out the 12th, and also Zoolander 2 comes out the same day. So
That I thought that.
he's
Double
all
feature.
he's all LeMay. Have you seen the like lame LeMay? That movie looks. I haven't seen the first one.
The
but-
part was so funny when Will Ferrell comes out and you think he's all ripped and he just takes it.
Have you seen
I
that?
wasn't
Yeah.
first. I
was in prison for so long, and he just.
I was
pulls
so
it.
mad when the first teaser came out. I forgot which movie we were watching, but we were watching the trailers, and then it starts off with like in space, and it's like talking about the universe and stuff like that. And I'm legit thinking that it's like a Stephen Hawking's movie, and then it like you're traveling through someone's brain, and it's like, oh, it's so exciting.
Oh, yeah.
And then
I saw
finally
that.
it's him, and I'm like, God damn it!
So
I got so mad.
He's all,
Yeah.
Another preview I saw for a movie that we are all not probably gonna watch is Zootopia. That would look pretty funny. I will say
I'll
that.
probably go see it.
The one
with
with the
my
sloth, he's all.
Or he starts to laugh and his face goes like.
He's all. Oh, you can't see me, huh? I'm all over that. Anyway, I should look over there. But anyway, what movie? What do you call a 3-humped camel? Anyways, okay, that one comes out March 4th. The other, I'm not very familiar with the Divergent movies. Allegiant, that one comes out. That one's coming out March 18th.
I don't know if those are. I don't even know if
books
those
are
are supposed to be
okay.
any good.
I don't read.
I
don't know
couldn't
how to
read the. I
so.
couldn't get
Reading's
through the
for
second
nerds
one
anyway.
because she just made some dumb choices. So.
Wait, what is that? That's not the
Wanna
one.
be Hunger Games.
Divergent into
Wanna be
Hidden
Hunger Games. Is that the same kind of? Which one was the movie with that Harrison Ford came out with?
That's Ender's Game.
Ender's Game. Is that also? Are those also books?
Those are books. That's a
yeah,
book.
It's a book.
Was the movie good? I
I
watched.
liked
I
it.
didn't-
I haven't read the book though. So.
Okay.
That movie was okay.
The next movie coming out the big one after Deadpool is Batman versus Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Which I know not many people are excited for.
I am
I'm
not.
I want to see it, but I don't.
That
I'm not
trailer
excited for
gave
it.
too
Yeah,
much
that's what
away.
I'm saying. I'm not
Too
like, it's
much.
Not hyped. You can't be hyped anymore. You
Yeah,
know it.
the same thing they did for the Jurassic
World.
Jurassic World.
Yeah.
The first preview was like they should. It was just like with the piano.
Oh.
And just like little parts.
And then the
By
flashing
the week before the movie comes out, you had the whole movie. Like I was sitting in the theater. There were some parts where I was like, oh, but we saw all the big scenes were in the trailer. Why do you have to spoil it like that?
That's the problem with most trailers nowadays, especially for like big blockbuster
It's-
movies.
it
They
sucks, man.
they release like 3 trailers with
Yeah.
like everything.
Well, Star
in
Wars
it,
was
so.
the only one to.
Yeah,
do
that
Yeah,
one was
I'm
the
kinda
only-
glad,
Yeah,
like,
I'm
Star Wars
glad.
wasn't too
There
big of
was
a deal.
so many things that were like, but there was like big parts, but you were like,
But you
I
still had
wonder
to
what that.
include- yeah.
And then there's a lot. There's like a couple of scenes from the trailers that weren't even in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For example, when I guess it's Maz handing the lightsaber to.
Yeah, to Ray. I mean, not
No,
Ray.
to
It's to
the
Leia.
Queen,
Yeah,
to
Queen.
Leia, to
General.
General Leia.
They didn't show that.
And then the other one, well, from that flashback, but that was all flashback. I thought it was. Well,
You
anyways, we're
think
not
it's
gonna.
actually part of
Yeah, I
There
thought it was
also
gonna be
some
part of
like
it.
trailers that were not released here. The ones that were like released in China and like South Korea. There was like a lot of parts, like different angles from like when General is speaking to like all the troops. There was like different angles and like you could see more different.
Two things. Okay, we're gonna go back into Star Wars. Two things that I noticed
You can never.
in that scene, when they're Marcus, maybe you can that scene when when it looks all Hitlerish, when he's talking to all the, there was no they're in the cold, but there was no
Yeah.
what do we call it?
Breath.
Yeah, you can when it's cold and you're talking that little it comes. There was nothing. Number one. Number two.
Well, they were nice. They said they were in Iceland when they filmed that, so I wouldn't say that's like a made-up set type.
No, I know, but where was it? Like
I
they
know,
should have
like,
added it on.
I agree with that too, but I mean.
And then the
Well, sometimes
second,
it's not fully visible.
the
Yeah,
second
from that
thing,
angle.
the second thing. Where was the microphone?
No, he just has
No,
powerful voice.
he was in theater, so he was projecting. Because
Yes.
when they do that back shot from all the way in the back, and then they pan, and they can see everything, like, and I was like, they could have at least had. I would have been happy with a little
like a futuristic kind of stand.
like no, not like a little floating ball that's a microphone or something.
Maybe he just
Nothing.
has it, like,
I mean,
attached to his face.
Oh yeah, I was looking like maybe he has
Just
it.
the type of excuses that people on the podcast that hated the movie.
No,
They
I
were
didn't
like,
hate
did
it.
not see the
I didn't
breath
hate it
on his
because I- no.
freaking mouth.
I didn't
This
hate
movie
it,
was
George
bad.
J.J. Abrams. I didn't hate
I
it.
don't think anybody would have complained to
Oh, I'm
him
not complaining.
if they were like,
I'm
Hey,
just
we can't hear
wondering.
you. I don't
Star
think
you
anybody.
excuse it. I mean, it's like nitpicking and saying, why isn't the Star Wars blade going out forever? Because it's a laser beam.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly.
You just got to defy the laws of physics with Star Wars. You can't be like, why isn't it scientifically
Just ruin it for
accurate?
everyone.
and all
Oh yeah.
that?
I'm sorry. We spoiler alert, by the way, for those of you who haven't seen it. Anyways.
No, but that pan is just like all those Hitler videos when
Yeah,
you see the rallies.
yeah.
I'm like, whoa.
And then when they go West, I'm like, okay. I was not comfortable watching it with my Jewish friend next to me. Ian Eisenberg.
There's a guy crying.
Hashtag.
I'm just gonna.
Batman versus Superman.
The trailer
Wonder
definitely
Woman.
gave too much away.
It does give. I don't know how to feel about Ben Affleck as Batman yet.
He's a
I
good
need to
Bruce
see.
Wayne.
I need to see him in it to
Yeah.
see how he
Yeah.
actually does.
Okay,
Because I
and-
really can't judge.
He's
off
a good
of-
Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, but I don't know about Batman. And then
I'm very conflicted
long as
with
his
the
mouth
whole
is
DC
better.
universe.
you conflicted.
Because I enjoy it, but I don't like how they're like, they can't do it the same way as Marvel did it, like by introducing each character and then doing a team up. Because then they'd be like, oh, they're just like Marvel.
Yeah.
But
So they're
the
just
way
gonna
they're
shove
just
3
grouping
in
them
1.
together is still kind of weird.
Like I liked how the first time they were like teamed. I think it was the first time they teamed up anyone was for X-Men, like just Wolverine, Storm, and Beast, and all these other people. So I'm guessing the take on how DC's doing it with like Batman and Wonder Woman, I don't know. Because when I saw Wonder Woman the first time in the trailer, I was like, what the hell? I mean, I knew she was gonna make sort of like a small cameo, but it wasn't gonna be like her. Like at the last trailer that I saw was her, Batman, Superman facing what's his face, Doomsday, and I was like, this is just like, I don't know. I don't even know what the Wonder Woman movie is gonna be about because
And they showed.
So there is gonna
they
be a
showed
Wonder
yeah,
Woman.
Doomsday.
it's
So
yeah.
that's
I
why I
don't
was
like
like-
that
They shouldn't have showed
Doomsday.
her, and they shouldn't have showed Doomsday.
They should have showed like if they were gonna show parts of Wonder Woman, like not her, but like
Just maybe the shield.
They already
Or
showed.
something.
They already
But they already
showed
showed the whole thing.
They
Uh,
showed
Like,
all
that's
the
her
whole
hero
conflict.
shot.
Yeah, they showed the conflict of Batman versus Superman. They're eventually gonna get over it, team up, find one. Like Wonder Woman finds them, team up them, all of them versus Doomsday. Movie ends. Period. That's the whole damn
Movie
plot.
ends, period, yeah.
I mean, that's the whole damn plot.
There's Jeremy Irons is playing Alfred. So I don't know. I don't know how to feel of Scar playing Alfred. You know that's the voice of Scar in Lion King. Yeah, he's all. What is it called? I don't know. Anyways,
I killed like.
yeah, I kill Mufasa.
As a little musical number. Sorry.
Lex Luthor. We see in this.
I like him.
He's a
because
good
he
actor.
just seems like a
Lex Luthor.
pain in the ass, which I think is what the best.
Oh yeah,
Lex Luthor
yeah.
can be.
But you know what? What I noticed, Jesse
Eisenberg.
Eisenberg, who played Mark Zuckerberg. Played. I'm just kidding. He seemed too. In the preview, I think he was trying like a little bit too hard when he's all like, "We got Bruce Wayne," and he was like, "Okay, calm down." He was trying to be. I felt he was trying to. He was trying to copy Heath Ledger's Joker a little bit.
Like the psychotic thing.
Yeah, like you know, because in the other movies he wasn't that much. He was cray, but it didn't. I liked how Kevin Spacey played him in the Superman
Oh, yeah.
Returns with Brandon Routh. That was a good. I like.
Yeah. I mean,
But, I mean,
I
who
love
doesn't love Kevin Spacey?
Kevin Spacey is
Does anybody watch House of Cards?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Dude,
That comes out in March. The
I
new
feel-
season's coming out in March.
Yes, I fell in love with like with Kevin Spacey, and then like shortly after, I know everybody thinks the Call of Duty franchise is like a complete pain in the ass, but how he acted, how he also did the story in Advanced Warfare and Call of Duty, I like fell in love.
Oh,
with him.
I
He was a complete bad guy,
he
but a good.
was in that.
Yeah. was
I
like,
don't play
ah.
video games, so I don't know. Do
His
you play
motion
that
capture
game?
and
I
everything,
know
ah,
that
it's
one.
good.
And well, you sent me a picture.
Yeah, he motion
And-
captured the whole
and
thing.
yeah, and
He
it
does
looks
look
just
good,
like
yeah.
he looked
I saw
so.
the
He was a
trailer.
good motion.
But he's a
capture
good
and
actor. He's The Usual Suspect is one of his big.
I think
Oh.
he's like a very
usual-
underrated.
I love that movie.
underrated actor. Like not a lot of people in Hollywood are like, but I'm like.
I love
this
Kevin
guy is-
Spacey, and his imitations are hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
yes,
He
dude, his
imitates
imitations are
Johnny
great.
Carson, and what's his
the
name?
best. That's the best.
Al Pacino. It was pretty funny.
With Jimmy.
Yeah, that's the style that I think he should have probably emanated more than the.
But
I
also,
like it because I
But
think
it's so cool.
House of Cards is on March, season 3.
Yeah, March,
If
season
you guys
3.
haven't seen that.
Season
you guys
4.
need to-
Oh, season no,
No, season 3.
no, it's
Season
season
four.
4.
Season 4?
Yeah, season 4
Oh,
on
crap.
Netflix.
Damn,
if you,
even better.
if you want my
Okay.
password, I'll let. I'm just kidding. My wife will
You guys
kill
want
me.
free Netflix for 5 years?
What else from Dawn of Justice? I saw. So I guess they're bringing back the bad guy from Superman. What was the first one called? See, I'm never
oh, Man of Steel.
Man of Steel.
Oh.
Yeah, Man of Steel.
Well,
one
that's
with the-
Zod.
Zod will.
General
Doomsday.
Zod.
But did that happen in the comics or no? Does anybody know?
I don't read too much.
I don't remember actually being it like Zod, because when I heard of Zod like in Man of Steel, I was like, who the hell? But in the comics, I remember it being someone else.
He
I
played.
could be wrong though, because I
Yeah,
don't really
and
into
Zod
Superman.
played. Zod was in the original with us, Christopher Reeve. He was in the original,
Yeah.
and it was played by the guy from Clockwork Orange. What's his name?
Oh, Malcolm McDowell.
Malcolm
Yeah, there you
McDowell.
go.
Yes, Malcolm McDowell. There's a little bit of history there for you guys. The other movie. Okay, are we done with Man? Because obviously none of us are very
we could
interested
probably
with-
talk more, but nobody else wants to.
The other. Okay, there's some in April. Another big movie. Well,
Why are you laughing?
because we were talking about it the other day.
gonna be this
Is
bad?
The Jungle Book?
I think it looks good.
It looks good.
I'm excited.
But why is Scarlett Johansson the snake?
She
Why?
got a good boy.
I mean, she.
You
if
like
you
her,
think
huh?
about it, she can't
I
really.
do like her.
She
She's-
can't have
she's-
like an action voice in that
she
whole
likes
movie.
it.
She has to be like.
I was
silent.
talking when the theater. I'm like, that's Scarlett Johansson, and my
Yeah.
girlfriend's like, no, it's not. I'm like, it's Scarlett
Yes, you
Johansson.
can
She's like,
tell.
no, and then her name comes up, and I'm like, yes.
I told you.
Yeah, you can
And Bill Murray's gonna be in it. Who else? Yeah, is he gonna play Baloo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Pretty sure.
there's somebody else that was gonna be in there that had a. Christopher Walken's in it also. Who is he gonna be like? Come back, you boy. Oh, sorry. That was, we don't know what that was. Some random girl came in right now. I'm just kidding. Jordan's girlfriend was backstage. Backstage. Cálmela.
Oh wow. I'm excited for all the live action.
That looks good. So I'm looking here.
I'm looking
I
on
mean,
IMDb.
she sounds good. I don't know as far as a character.
Okay, Marcus? Can we watch another one? Another.
Alrighty.
I want to watch the movie that's going to come out in May 6th is Captain America: Civil War.
Okay, so
Who is ready for that
Lupita
one?
Nyong'o, who is
Yes, who is
is playing
Mascanada?
Raksha,
She's the bae, so.
and Scarlett Johansson is Ka. Idris Elba is Shere Khan. I don't know who that. Bill Murray is Baloo,
Yeah.
and
Okay.
Christopher Walken is King Louis.
What? Okay.
Well,
There's lots of big names.
it's pretty good casting.
Okay, well, we're going to watch the Captain America trailer and wait, which one is the latest one?
I'm not as excited
It's the
for
one where
them.
they're
Okay, then
But,
we're not
like,
going to watch
punching-
it.
recently.
Actually, no, I
Iron
don't
Man.
want to watch it
I feel
because
like they're gonna ruin.
you think you're going to ruin it?
Well, no, not the ruin it, but I just feel like I'm gonna hate Captain America even more than I do in the comic.
Why do you hate him in the
I
comic?
don't know. They're both just really annoying. I'm like, can you just
Yeah.
figure it out?
It kills me that these two people. I mean, I've always been a way bigger fan of Iron Man than I've been of Captain America. 1,000 times. Like if you were to decide me, I choose Iron Man. I don't care if Iron Man's wrong. I'll still.
Yeah,
freaking-
Iron Man, he's
Like
the
I
one
don't
better.
care. But like the fact that they're doing that, like I knew they were gonna do Civil War, but I didn't know how they were gonna approach it. And seeing it now, I'm just like, I'm gonna hate
They're making
America
Captain
still.
America definitely look more like the bad guy in this
Yeah.
one. Then I think
Everybody
definitely more
loves
than
Iron Man. I mean, who-
more
you-
than he
like-
looked in the comics.
I
even.
know that the Civil War storyline has nothing to do like what they're doing in the movie
They can't. There's no way.
Yeah.
because it had to do with
They have a lot of different characters.
They
They,
have
go
a
into
lot.
dimension like 0 or
Yeah, they
something,
go
right?
to they go to
I don't know what it's called.
a
the
lot of people come in, a lot of people go
well,
out.
and
like-
A lot of people die.
spoiler alert for the comics. Do you guys care? If,
go ahead, okay.
Well, at one point they bring back like a Tony Stark creates like a cybernetic Thor,
Yeah. Oh.
like to help
It's
them,
a
and he
lot of
kills
crazy shit.
Goliath, like
From
and
the Bible?
No,
I'm just kidding.
it's like
Didn't David kill him?
But Goliath doesn't exist in the movie.
But he doesn't exist like, and that's like
Maybe.
The big turning
How do
point.
you know?
That's
Maybe
why-
he
that's,
does.
That's the
Maybe he
big.
didn't kill
That's,
him.
That's
the
I
like
big
went
the
through
big-
he wasn't in it because I went through all the casting.
And that's like one of the big turning
Yeah,
points
it's one-
because
it's
that's
one
like
of-
people are like, you just murdered Goliath. We're
Yeah.
going back on Captain America's side. That's why I think
It's they can't do
Spider-Man
it in the
switches
movies.
sides.
Yeah, Spider-Man
Oh,
switches.
that's the
He's
only
also
thing I
doing
am.
the cameo.
I do. I am.
Well, yeah.
Isn't Spider-Man going to be in this one?
He's gonna do a cameo.
He's going to have a cameo.
Yeah.
Spider-Man's going to
Is
have a cameo.
Punisher in this one? Because Punisher ends up because Peter Parker is getting attacked,
Destroyed.
and Punisher comes in and saves him.
In
which
the
is-
comics.
Yeah, in the comics, which is funny because Punisher's first appearance is trying to kill Spider-Man.
That's
So it's
right.
like
in the
a-
cartoon also, I remember when the animated series coming out.
And Punisher, it was so funny in the comic. Like Captain America's like, okay, we got all these guys. They offered to help us if for their freedom, and Punisher just comes in and shoots them all. He's like,
Everyone.
I'm not
Genocide,
working
like in Star Wars.
I don't care.
He's like, I'm not working with villains.
What was I gonna say?
Spoiler
Yeah,
alert.
that's a big reason why they can't implement the comic book. It's just too much. Too many people come.
I know Punisher's gonna come out in the new season of Daredevil. Season 2. If
I
you,
like the first season.
that's another show that we're talking about. If you guys haven't watched Daredevil season, oh my
should do
God,
like
I
a-
look so fat sitting like this. Look at that. Oh my God, I need to
We
sit
should do
up.
like a what we're watching or like something like
Oh, yeah.
recommends
Yes.
at the very end.
Well, at the end, we'll do. Okay, but Civil War. Like I was listening to somebody else, or somebody said something that yeah. Well, even the storyline from the comics that you couldn't. It had to do with Civil War happened.
They blew up a entire
like-
neighborhood. Like,
yeah.
These like new superheroes
Blew
they're
up a
filming like a reality show, and they're like, okay, watch us take this guy on, and
It's
he
okay.
explodes the whole entire neighborhood and like an elementary school.
Yes.
So that's
so
why.
that's why, and that would be too dark too, because especially with everything that's happened in the like in our country recently. Like, yeah, we don't want to go into that. But like they said, like, well, you know, they're bringing Bucky back, and you know it's gonna revolve around that, and then we're gonna get to see another character I'm not familiar with is
Black Panther.
Black Panther. Are you familiar with Black Panther? Okay, can you give me a
From
little
the
synopsis
TV
about
show.
him?
He's a ruler of what country
Wakanda.
is it? Wakanda, and he kind of like Batman, where he's rich and he wants to protect the
He's-
wildlife.
yeah.
Though.
He's actually statistically.
His
he has the
inspiration-
highest net worth of any superhero.
His
He's
ins-
worth
his-
more than
yeah.
Batman.
His inspiration was made off of that.
Really?
Yeah, he like because he's a
Oh yeah, I saw
king.
something on Facebook. I was going down, and then I see something. Lex Luthor is the 4th or the 5th. I think it was the 5th richest comic book person, and I didn't read the rest. So Black Panther's the first
Black
one.
Panther's like the number one.
Yeah.
He's really.
These guys are beasts.
Oh, okay.
Literally.
But he protects like all the wildlife in his country, right?
So he's
Yeah.
just gonna make a cameo too, or
No, I think
He has his own
was
movie,
I think he was to replace Spider-Man's role before they bought the rights from Sony.
Wait, doesn't he have his own movie coming out?
He's gonna have
he
his own
probably.
movie too.
There's so many.
2018,
Everybody's getting their spin-off.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
if we're talking about Civil War, my dad, they filmed it right across from his work, so he has a bunch of pictures of like Captain America and Black Panther and like the.
And your
set.
dad works
Oh,
where?
that's cool.
He in Georgia. He worked in the middle of Atlanta.
She's like, it's declassified.
It's like
Top secret
classic.
information.
No, I don't.
Like
Really
BB-8. Where do you come from? Oh,
Little
it's
red
fine.
dots.
It's imagine. What is your? I just went. Actually, that's very funny because he has.
She's over here aiming with the button.
Is it if anybody watches American Dad, there's this episode where Stan is fired. He's fired from the
She shot
CIA. Stan is fired from the CIA, and then he's telling her, "Bro, I used to work at the CIA." Yada yada, and then he's talking. He works at a supermarket now, and then he's telling this guy, "Oh, I used to work at the CIA," and then this guy just gets shot, and his head goes off, and then you hear from the background like, "You need to stop telling people that." So right now, that's very funny. I just hope that doesn't happen. I don't think they have a clear shot in here, anyways. Close the door.
From
Well,
the
like
stage.
from the catwalk, they're just Anyway, sorry, we're in an actual theater, so not a movie theater, performing arts theater. So that's why we get freaked out in the auditorium. Anyway, so Civil War, yay or nay? You're not so
I'm
happy,
gonna see it,
but you don't know how to feel about it, like especially in that scene when he goes like, "He's my friend."
So was
So was
I
I.
was like, oh, that's so sad. And then they
Did-
beat the crap out of him. I'm like, chill.
Yeah.
He's holding
Chill.
something back because he
Oh,
could
yeah.
just go.
Because he's going like, choo, choo, and I'm like,
He could
use your
just do,
chest
like-
thing and go.
Okay, and then
Shoulder
there's this
bump.
scene where Iron Man is
doesn't wanna
holding.
kill him.
What's the other machine's name?
War Machine,
War Machine.
Iron Patriot. Depends.
What's his name? What's his name?
Done.
Don
I should
Cheadle.
remember.
But what is the character's name?
War
War
Machine.
Machine or Iron Patriot.
No,
What's the name?
the black guy. His name.
What's his name?
Oh, in the act. Oh, I don't
General
remember.
Colonel
Oh.
something.
I think it's Colonel something.
Anyways, does he die? Because he's like holding him in
Well,
his hand. Like,
when Iron Man's fighting Bucky, you see Bucky trying to pull out his chest reactor, and that's War Machine's missing his chest reactor, which is like maybe
Oh,
that's
yeah.
at least that's how you shut down the suit,
Yeah.
because that's how
the shoot.
Because he goes against like Captain America, where he's just like, oh well, they're shooting at me too when they go after you, and I'm like, oh snap.
So that one comes out May
I think when I watch the movie, I'm gonna have to watch it from a different perspective.
Makes
not
May
comic.
6th.
It's gonna
For sure,
kill
yeah.
me if I.
May 6th. Another movie coming out is a big movie. Let me see here. Angry Birds, May
gosh.
20th. Now we come to the other
That's
big
like a few years
Yes,
too
we're coming
late.
too far.
the other
Angry
big Marvel movie coming out in May is X-Men Apocalypse.
Yes.
Fox.
She's really
So excited.
she's really excited about that. The bad guy Apocalypse is being played by Oscar Isaac, who was Poe Dameron in Star Wars.
We
have to-
always take it back to Star
we
Wars.
always we
have
kid her.
to.
We have
Central
to.
part of the universe.
Yes.
Star Wars just
Thoughts
revolves around
about the
everyone.
the
So ready. God.
Are you ready?
I'm ready to see Charles and Eric.
Look, like if she knows him, I'm ready to see Charles. We haven't
She's on
seen
a
each
first
other.
name basis.
No, because like that's kind of the storyline that they used in the cartoons, and that's what I grew up with, and then comics too.
And the animated series.
Yeah.
Yes,
Well, that's not exactly, but that's kind
Yes, I remember when an archangel was introduced and the 4 horsemen. And I love that line in the trailer where he's all like, "Oh, he took it from the Bible." I'm like, maybe the Bible took it from him. I'm like, "Oh, snap!"
mind blown.
Yeah, that was pretty. That was a pretty good. Have you seen the trailer? Mm-hmm. There's okay. Well, finish your segment.
Really, no, it's just-
What are you planning to
You're
like? What do you
excited,
hope?
so go.
I just hope that it ends well. I don't know. I just want to see all the powers and stuff, and Charles really.
What do you think of the costume?
I would recommend that
For-
like 2 months before the movie comes out, don't watch any trailers. Because if they
Oh,
show
yeah,
too
good,
much,
yeah.
that's just gonna
I'll be upset,
completely
yeah.
kill your experience. Like,
As far as Apocalypse.
Yeah, what do you think of a costume? Apocalypse.
I think it looks
costume?
good.
I think it looks pretty
You know, a
badass.
big old internet buzz that it looked too much like Ivan News from the Power Rangers movie had a baby with who?
That's people complain. That's just.
Yeah, they complain
It's a
about
cool
it.
design. Oh, but I'm so excited for the new Storm, and her
She doesn't.
her haircut is on point. And all the new
see what I
with
mean?
Jubilee and everyone.
Yeah, Jubilee. We go back to she's wearing the
looks
yellow.
Yeah.
The yellow.
This is the only
Yes.
time they could do the full like
The full thing.
blue and yellow leather
I've
thing.
always loved that.
Like, cause it's like the 90s or whatever. When else but the 90s could you do the spandex?
Yeah.
thing, you know?
And Psylocke.
Oh, yeah.
Psylocke is gonna be in it, played by Olivia Munn, and that one
yeah,
also
I
looks
saw her.
just like the comics and
her
the
costume looks really nice.
her
As
comic.
far as Jean,
Her hair could have been a little bit more red. I think.
yeah, I don't know. I think she's like nice, which she should have been. Like she was mean in the others, kind of like.
She was because she was Phoenix. She was Dark
Yeah.
Phoenix. No,
Well,
Yes.
no, but even just normal, she was kind of.
Little
I don't know.
sass.
bitchy.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I don't want to say it, but yeah, kind of. bitchy. No, because in
I don't want to say it, but yeah, kind of bitchy.
yeah, I don't want to be like, oh, but like in the animated, she's supposed to be like kind of like not a mother figure, but she's
then
like
she
one of the
kills
oldest.
In the movie,
Cyclops.
in the cartoon, she cried way too many times. I remember that.
Yeah. Well,
And she's all Scott.
Like in Mexican.
Logan.
novelas. Cry every damn
The cartoon. Yeah, I still remember a lot of the episodes. I hope they're probably going to take it a lot from the cartoon.
yeah, I hope.
Who else is going to come out? I saw somebody else. I like
Archangel.
Cyclops. Archangel. Cyclops' new glasses look pretty cool. There's somebody else I saw. Were you going to see Quicksilver?
Yes.
You thought he was he's like he's hot.
That took like
Is that-
a month
was that you?
to film or
I
something.
don't think that was mine.
That scene
What scene?
when he's like, well,
Running.
like you know how in the Days of Future Past he had that really
He
cool
runs
scene,
on the.
and he's doing something in this one, and it took like a month or something to film. So hopefully, it's
What do you think about the what do you think
Dude,
about
in
sir,
Days of
about
Future
the
Past,
movie?
I thought
I-
that scene was like.
I liked X-Men Days of Future Past and X-Men First Class a lot, so I don't know how much this will stack up.
Is and
I
Bryan
like- I like
Singer
both
is
of them
directing it,
too.
right? Right? Is it? Yeah, Bryan
Sure.
Singer's directing it.
I think so.
Isn't he the one that directed the first?
I mean, it makes sense for
X-Men
him
and
to do
X-Men
it,
United.
I've been wrong before, so I'll say yes.
It would make sense for him to
I was gonna ask Marcus to fact check, but we're recording with his phone, so he cannot be fact checking us right now. So that's why he's just like, I'll just be in the background right now. Carlo, what do you? Oh, but you're not. Okay, again, Carlo is not a big.
Nerd.
I
Yeah.
did.
Why are you
Okay,
here?
the only
it's
ones
good to
that
have
I
two
that I did like that I've seen are the Avengers.
Oh, those were
Oh,
good.
the.
Yeah.
So you're more into Star Wars then?
Yeah, definitely.
Dude.
Let's switch the conversation to Star Wars.
Okay, we will right now. I
we'll get back to
actually
after
we
we-
will
after we-
because I have some Star
Oh,
Wars
because Rogue
questions
One,
right
yeah,
now.
it's coming out. So
Yeah, Rogue One's
I
coming,
have
so we'll
some-
get
I
there.
We'll
have
get
some
there, we'll get there.
speculations for all of you.
X-Men Apocalypse. What do you think?
I've always liked X-Men. I've liked all the X-Men, even if people say some of them are trashy. 2.5. I don't care.
I just don't know how it's gonna stack up against, because there's 6 superhero movies coming out, so I don't know how well it's gonna.
Well,
stack up.
I'm not. I don't think you should. I'm not gonna compare it to like Captain America: Civil War. Never will I ever do that.
Didn't they say that? Never mind.
Because I always think of Fox's movies as being more like filler in between, like the
For the
Marvel
Marvel?
movies. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just don't know how. I don't know.
Do
I'm
you
not
remember?
as excited.
I used to watch the. Also, I saw. I was already. Oh, damn, I was old when those cartoons came out, but I still watched them anyways. When the Spider-Man the animated series came out, I remember this one episode where it was like a two-parter where the X-Men came out, and do you remember watching that
I
one?
think I saw it.
And you get Beast is in it and Wolverine, and I love the cartoon Beast. His voice was hilarious.
Oh yeah.
It is Bryan Singer, by the way. Directed.
It is okay. I just hope they don't mess it all up, like X-Men: The Last Stand. That was the worst X-Men.
Because this is the third one in.
It could have been better.
I think.
Yeah, it could have been better. It could have been better.
I don't like I say I liked all the X-Men movies, but there's definitely some that just like Star Wars, Clone Wars, and all the prequels. Could have been
Rebels.
better.
Could have been better.
They set the landscape and the concept, but they couldn't.
Oh, little side note that video I told you I saw where they were talking about why The Force Awakens was the worst movie, and then he's all like, I literally liked the prequels better. I'm like, you need to be shot in the face. Can your dad help us out there? I'm just kidding.
Because I mean, let alone just the visually, Force Awakens is so much better.
Oh yeah, and there's not sand and it doesn't get all the. Just kidding.
I saw this. There was on Tumblr. They made like this fan art, and it was just like him, like, you know, where like stacks multiple like views of someone, like hatred, and it was just like him with like holding sand, like in different shots. He's like the sand, like it was making fun.
You need to print it out and post
have
it
to
right
find-
there.
I'm gonna look for
right
it, actually.
Yeah, you
there.
should.
We need to start a hashtag.
Hashtag sand.
Sand sucks.
So
You
that's
killed my mother, Sand.
May 27th. So that's gonna be a big one also. It's not gonna beat Star Wars, of course. June the following week, June 3rd, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows. Have you seen the
I didn't even
preview?
see the
I
first one.
haven't
I
seen it.
forgot they were doing a second one until the trailer came out.
I didn't even see the first one. Was it good?
It was pretty. It was
okay.
good.
It's not like
Actually, the ones that came out, the original, those were pretty. Number
liked
1 and 2. I never saw the third one number, but the best was the cartoons. I remember watching that cartoon with that one. Now those were pretty cool, but that's me. Anyway, anybody into Warcraft? That
Yeah.
trailer
I played
came
the
out.
game.
yeah.
A little
the game
bit.
is
I'm not
That trailer came
I-
out during the Star Wars movie. The 3D was like too much at times. I was
when
like,
I saw it
"Ooh."
in IMAX, I was like,
I got dizzy.
bam. Like
All
there was
the
like
trailers were-
one and then another.
Yeah,
one,
there.
another
But
one.
what do you think, Warcraft? Do you think it's gonna be good or?
I'm excited.
The only reason why I'm excited for Warcraft, I've always one of the reasons why I've always liked Lord of the Rings is because they have like these massive scale battles going on. So I've always liked that. And in Warcraft, the game, it is like massive freaking battles like online. But in Warcraft, they said that they're gonna do a 2-part or even 3-part like story to it. So if it's just one movie, then I hope they make it.
Because they're only
freaking
exploring
huge.
the 2 races, right?
Yeah.
And there's so many.
Yeah, there's an
See, I
immense
don't know
amount.
what you're talking about.
There's
But I want them to make like these huge battles.
Yeah.
Like it'll be.
Well, that June 10th when Warcraft comes out, the other movies that come out are Now You See Me Too. I haven't even seen the first
Oh,
one.
that one's
I saw
Was
the
it good?
It was
Is that one Isla Fisher and Jesse Eisenberg? Isn't that
Yeah.
what all of them?
Yeah.
Okay,
Magic.
I haven't seen it. So you
Oh.
recommend it? So I watch it? Okay,
And
don't
I'm
tell me.
excited to see Daniel Radcliffe in that one, in the second one.
Harry Potter's in it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know
I'm
that.
excited.
Awesome.
So the magic is real.
The magic is actually real.
The
And
following
Hulk
week,
is in it?
the following week after that, Finding Dory. I haven't seen a full length we just seen a teaser.
I don't think it.
That was good.
Because
Oh, yeah,
Pixar
yeah, I
doesn't
saw
do
it,
good with
yeah.
sequels. though.
Sequels.
Cars 2. I liked Monsters
I mean, that
University.
movie's just
That
gonna
was
get a
pretty
lot
good.
of money because everybody.
Because all the
wants to
kids
see
are
it.
gonna go.
They've been working on it for how long? They
Yeah.
better make it good.
They better.
I've been waiting
Okay, you know
for
what
so
they
long.
better make good is The Incredibles
Incredibles
2.
Yes.
Oh,
That one.
yeah.
That
That's
was-
my favorite.
That's my favorite too. I
I'm
love
gonna be
The
shoving
Incredibles.
little kids all the way.
Well, so this
Move,
year,
you little bastards! I'm coming. It's gonna be it's gonna be us in the front, like, mommy, that man pushed me. Like, shut your mouth if you know what's good for you.
well, they came out with 2 this year. Inside Out was really good. That was
I
one
haven't
of-
seen that one.
But and then Good Dinosaur was good, but it wasn't.
Oh, you went to go see
it
it
was.
with your.
It wasn't anything special.
There's a lot of the movies. There's a lot of the movies
Let the
like
hamster run.
the Disney movies. They come out with like the one Pixar, which is like Finding Dory, and then they have like that. What was
What are
it?
they doing this?
I don't know, but you know one of the other
Mona.
movies.
Oh, Mona.
Oh yeah,
But
one
they
of the other
probably-
movies that wasn't Pixar but was Disney that I really love was Big Hero. Was that?
Big Hero
Big
Six.
Hero Six.
They're-
That
they're
movie
doing
was
Zootopia.
good. Did you like that
Yeah.
one? Did you watch that
I
one?
liked it.
That was
did.
good.
They're
Did
doing
you like
Zootopia.
it? Oh yeah, they're doing Zootopia. Okay, yeah, that's
Once
right.
I started crying in Big Hero 6 with the whole, I couldn't stop. Like, it was just like little tears the whole movie. And then they would go back to him, and I was like, stop.
Tears again.
I haven't seen it yet.
That's what
You
I'm
haven't seen
saying,
it?
but I
Which one?
haven't.
Big Hero 6.
Okay, I have it. I'm gonna let you borrow it. Join us in the studio.
They're
They're right there.
Your
Come
movies
here.
Are, no, you can't
Come
get
here.
them though. They're-
Joining
they're
into
reason we're
the
able to
joining
film.
us is look at the camera.
there's like.
You thought I was gonna kiss you?
I was like, why are you pushing my
Did you finally watched The Force
I
Awakens?
watched it the Wednesday after we talked.
Cool.
Jeez, calm down.
We'll ask him.
We'll ask him a question right now. Okay. After
We don't
that,
talk about
we
Star Wars on
have.
this podcast.
Has anyone seen the Empire Strikes Back modern trailer? Like, they redid it, like,
No,
to
I have not.
mirrored The Force Awakens, and it's good.
It's pretty good. I'll watch it right now. After that, Independence Day Resurgence.
I like that. trailer.
Did you watch the preview?
I enjoyed
Have you
that
seen the
trailer.
preview?
Yeah, I saw the preview, but I forgot who. I think it's Will Smith's not
But
gonna be.
yeah,
in
he's
that
not gonna
one.
be in it.
Yeah.
And then I read this article this morning. It's all on Yahoo. It says Will Smith sad, sad because he's dead in the second one.
No, but
Well, you didn't want
I
to be in
thought
the
it was so
movie,
funny
stupid.
because
Of course, I'm gonna
I
kill
saw.
you.
I think they interviewed him in like Good Morning America, or I don't remember where. I don't remember where they interviewed him. And then he said like a couple of words, like they didn't interview him for that specific movie. But after they were like, so how do you feel about not like being? I saw it on Twitter. Like, how do you feel about you not being in this movie? He was like, it is what it is, man. And I was like,
He's all, it is what it is, dog.
I was like, okay.
Actually, this whole little side note here again. This whole break. So I've been just at home because my wife works because I work here at the school, so there's no school, so I don't get to work. Thank God. But my wife is working, so I can stay home. And American Dad comes out at 10 on TBS, like 3 episodes. So I wait for that. But before that, Fresh Prince of Bel Air comes out, and I was like, "Dang, he was young and stupid." I'm just, there's some funny parts. It was fun parts. Okay.
I like that trailer because I've gotten in arguments, but I think the best speech in any movie of all time is Bill Pullman's presidential speech in the first Independence Day, and they put it in the trailer, and then it ends without him being our Independence Day. So I'm like, what's gonna happen?
He's all,
I haven't seen
but
the
we're
trailer.
gonna see Bill Pullman come
Yeah.
back.
Jeff Goldblum.
Dr. Ian Malcolm, which is not his
With-
name in this movie,
without-
but his name's Jeff Goldblum, and it looks like he's gonna be more of a central part in this movie. No,
You know, and you can always do with Jeff Goldblum.
and who's the main guy? Isn't it one of the? Is it Thor
There's a
or
few people.
or his brother?
No, it's his brother.
His brother.
His brother. Okay, because one of the the one that was dating Miley Cyrus. Get tested.
Hemsworth, I think.
And then that's June. That's up to June, and then July 1st, the one you were talking about, The Legend of Tarzan comes out.
Yes.
The BFG comes out. Does anybody know who that is? Big
Oh,
Friendly
that's
Giant.
Big
That's
Friendly
a
Giant.
that's a Roald Dahl movie, which he wrote Matilda, The Witches.
And BFG's a book.
Yeah, all of them. James and the Giant Peach, which all those books I read. I read all those. That was the Disney one.
Yeah,
That was a
I've
creepy
heard
one.
he has
Yeah, it was a. And The Purge 3. I haven't even seen the first one or two.
There's
I
a
haven't.
third.
Yeah, it's coming
I know
out.
a lot of people that say that they're like good because they're crazy and weird.
I like Rick and Morty's version
I don't
of
know.
The Purge better.
Rick and
Is that good?
Oh, I love
I
Rick.
keep being
Yes,
told
Rick
to
and
watch
Morty
it.
is hilarious.
It's
It's
it's so good.
The other movie coming out the following week is The Secret Life of Pets. Have you seen that one? Looks pretty
that
funny.
looks funny.
That
Have you
looks
seen that
like
preview,
When
dude?
the
No.
poodle starts listening to metal music.
Oh my
System of a Down.
There's this. It's an animated. It's a CGI. It's a CGI, and it's like. It's about pet. I mean, it's
Yeah.
about pets, but there's this funny one where this guy's talking to now you be a good kitty, and it gives her bowl of food, and then she leaves, and then the cat just goes like pushes, and then it looks pretty funny.
There's
Or
like
the
there's like a
poodle?
scene where it's like
The
a
poodle.
cat on
That's me.
one apartment and then the dog in the other apartment and the cat's like, hey, what are you doing there? And then like the dog is just like staring
Actually,
at the door.
can we
And then
watch it
he's
right
like-
now?
Yeah,
Let's just watch it.
There's
Okay.
big names in that one too.
Yes, it does. Yes, they do. What is it called?
Poodle is, like,
Yeah, let
my
me see.
spirit animal?
Secret Life. The poodle. Yeah, the poodle part.
They're like.
I haven't seen anything about this. I've seen it. I just
I was
haven't
waiting
watched
for
it
my
with
master to
audio.
come back.
You did it? It wasn't in the Star Wars?
No, it wasn't.
I saw it on the Star Wars movie.
This was Star Trek. That was the only
Oh, we're gonna
Oh,
get into
yeah,
that
did
one
we
right
talk
now.
I haven't seen that.
Okay,
Here, let me say the names that are in it. It's
here it is.
Lake Bell.
Okay,
Kevin Hart.
look over here.
Albert
We've been
Brooks.
watching.
Steve Coe.
Look over here.
Hannibal Buress.
Here it goes.
Eric
Bye,
Stoltz.
Gidget.
I think it's so comical.
Hey, Max.
Hey, Gidget.
Any plans today?
Yes, big stuff today, Gidget. I got big plans. I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna wait for Katie to come back.
Oh, that sounds exciting. Well, I won't interrupt. I've got a very busy day, too. Here you go. See you later, Chloe.
So long, Mel.
Bye, sweet pea. See you, Gino.
Bye, everyone.
Me.
That's me the whole Christmas break. That's my dog right there. That's kind of gross, but
Just a little.
I like it.
You be a good boy, Leonard.
Louis
Louis
C.K.,
C.K.'s in it.
Eric Stone Street, Steve Coogan, Ellie Kemper. There's a lot. It's a big names. Big names.
I like how it kind of follows like the same ideas like Toy Story,
that's what I
what
was thinking.
animals do when humans aren't
Yeah,
there.
which
Well, Toy Story is the original computer-generated movie.
Oh yeah.
that was the first one, right?
That was the
First
first full-length
one.
feature film made.
You didn't know that, Mark? You didn't know that?
No,
It was
I was
also
just
okay,
saying like.
Steve Jobs all his money.
What?
As a side note, before Toy Story came out, Pixar was a predominantly software company, but it wasn't going so well, so they decided to make their own short films and all that to kind of show what their product could do. Well, Steve Jobs kind of poured money into this thing after he bought it from Lucasfilm to kind of keep it going until they could make Toy Story. Shortly before they made Toy Story, though, he kind of shut down Pixar because he had a really weird thing where he wanted everyone's stocks, basically, to the company. So he shut it down, fired everybody, basically, got all the stocks, reopened it, and then when Toy Story came out, he basically got all the money that the stocks made.
Whoa.
Good. Totally no
Dark
legal.
history of Steve Jobs.
I was watching.
really
I called. Brief side note. Connor's girlfriend says hi, and her name is
Camila.
Camila, and she's
Ludington.
Miss. She's West Teen Miss Texas.
Which makes
Miss
me Mr.
Congeniality. That doesn't make you. It doesn't make you anything.
That's what people keep saying, but in
Makes
the
you the
book, I'm
lucky.
pretty sure.
You're the Mr. Mrs.
So we already went over
consort.
The Legend of Tarzan, BFG, The Purge 3, and then the other movie,
Got a
Secret Life
Suicide
of
Squad
Pets.
already.
The other one, July 15th, Ghostbusters. Is anybody? We haven't. There's
We
been,
haven't seen anything.
there has
Trailer
been
with the
nothing. There's
girl-
been
I
no
mean, not the
trailer. There's been
No,
a couple of
poster.
There's
pictures.
some posters.
The poster with the female.
I love
iffy
women, but
about it.
really,
I don't know.
I mean, come on, dude. Come on. Did we have to remake it with women? Why
You're
can't we?
asking her. 'cause
Yeah.
she's the
I
only
personally, I
woman.
don't think it's gonna be full women, like full squad of women.
It is. It's
It
all
is?
four.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
all
is.
four.
Is
of
anyone
them.
from the originals coming back?
Yeah,
Uh,
that's what I was thinking.
They
Yeah, there
said
is.
Bill Murray. They said that he might be in it.
Well, that'll be good.
Bill Murray might be in it, but it's two people from
Saturday Night Live.
Saturday Night
Saturday
Live.
Night
The,
Live.
the, the
Wait.
what's
It's
her name?
Kristen Wiig, Melissa McCarthy, Leslie Jones.
Oh,
Leslie
Melissa
Jones.
McCarthy?
She's the African American lady. She's hilarious on.
There's another
She scares
one
me.
too from Saturday Night Live. That's
There's
gonna
one
be-
I can't.
Kristen.
Kate- I wanna say it's like-
It's
They're all so
The one
funny.
that plays Hillary Clinton.
Yeah.
She,
Yes.
what's her name? Oh,
Oh.
she's hilarious. She's
look
she
her
always doing this face, and she loves to duck like this, and she's hilarious. Anyways,
They're so funny. I'm so excited for that because they're all funny.
that one looks good. I don't know.
Kate McKinnon.
Kate McKinnon. Yeah, she's
I
hilarious.
said Kate.
The following week, Star Trek Beyond, which we saw the preview for Star Wars. What do you think?
It looks way different.
It
It
does.
looks
Yeah.
different. Yeah.
It looks like too fast.
Fast paced. Like
Oh, you
action
know
packed.
why? Because the guy who directed it directed Fast and Furious.
I don't like those movies. as
I
much
don't
as
like those
everybody
movies
else
either.
does.
Do you like those
Oh my
movies?
God.
I thought
You're gonna see someone like jump
Jump
up from
up.
a freaking like planet and land. It's gonna be like this crazy.
He's gonna jump
event.
from one of the space cruisers.
Well, they already did. They already did something where
Yeah.
they're jumping and they're
Oh, yeah.
teleporting and they touch hands.
They
That's
can't
not
do
how the
that.
teleportation works.
yes,
You
In
have
the
to stay
first one,
still.
they make such a big deal. They're like, you had to stay still. So then Spock's spoiler.
I-
Spock's mother dies because she
Exactly.
fell. Yeah, here they're jumping through the air. I'm like, that makes
Yeah,
no
I mean,
sense.
this guy is gonna make like life dangling by your freaking face type of situations.
The
that it's
the
like, you either
the,
do it or
the
you
character Spock and all them are cars in this. That's how he's filming it. They're all cars.
don't. Just
Did you
cars with
Dick-
faces on
Okay,
it.
raise your hand if you're a Fast and Furious fan.
No,
Nah.
I wouldn't call
I haven't
myself.
Have you?
Watched it.
I haven't seen
I
any of
wouldn't
them.
call
Yeah.
We
myself.
got a
Either.
nerd in the corner there that's raising her hand.
Do you like them? Wow, that's.
Because they're all about family. Bro.
Well, my
Is
wife
there one
likes
with
it.
the piranhas where they shove some guy's head in like a pin of piranhas?
I think that was a movie called Piranha.
No, like it was like a car movie. I'm pretty sure, and I was like, wait, what? I think it was.
My wife like I said last time. My wife loves those movies
Piranha.
because she was born in East LA, and she was raised in Canutillo, so she's gangster.
She's from there.
She's from the ghetto. She's gangster. I tell you, the other time we were walking we were walking to the mall, through the mall, and then like some jams came on, like, I love it when you call me Big Papa. She's all like, oh, it's my girl. Oh, and I'm like,
No, but she looks like such a sweet little.
Dang.
yeah,
little girl.
but she's gangster, dude. And I was like, God, you're ghetto. And then she grabbed me from the neck. I'm like, what you say? Like, nothing, mija. Nothing. Just put the knife down, Angie. We're in a public place. Wait
Wait.
till we get home.
Wait, what's the movie with the white and red car? Speed Racer, right?
Yes,
That's what it
please.
was. That's what it was. I was
It was
thinking
about
of-
cars, so you were.
And I think they shipped some guy. And I was like, wait.
I think that's a kids movie.
No, but
No,
it was pretty. The movie
was
wasn't that
dark.
good.
I didn't see it. It was like.
It was
literally all
directed by the
CGI.
Wachowski brothers who did
Yes.
Matrix. Anyways,
Anyways.
Statue. Oh my God, Ice Age Collision Course.
yeah.
This is
Why are
another.
they making another one?
Another? I
I
mean, they're
saw
so
this-
good.
I saw
It's
the
just like
post-
the Fast and the Furious.
No,
Why are
I
they
s-
making so many?
I saw the poster and it's what's his face? Scratch, I think. The little
Yeah.
the squirrel.
Which
He's
is
on
like.
the moon. And I'm like,
No.
I swear,
I
you
saw
can
the
look at
poster
the
too. I was
poster.
like, why do
Like,
we
there's
need to do
a he's like on the moon.
Did you
and
stand?
then he's, like,
Did
with
you
the
stand
net,
by
like,
the
in moon,
poster?
And I'm like,
You should have.
dude.
No, I had to wait in line because we were lining up for Star Wars, but it was like there, and I was just like, why?
I'm
Oh
serious,
wait,
you can look at
quick
the
side.
poster.
What? The moon? Let's go back to Star Wars again. What did your parents think about it?
Okay, my parents want to go see it again. But
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, side note, Marcus, we watched it together, all of us, and he ditched his family to go watch it with us. And I don't think they're very happy about that. But we
Well,
watched
because I
it.
have time off, they don't. So.
Yeah, so they saw it on Wednesday. We saw it on Monday, you saw it on Wednesday. What did the parents think?
They loved it, and I also have to say that I think the screen that you watch it on makes a difference.
So
I
you
felt
watched it on
so much
IMAX?
more emotionally attached in the IMAX version than I did on.
Yeah,
the
that's how I felt. Dude.
You already saw it on IMAX?
Yeah, I saw
Yes.
it 3D
Show it
IMAX.
to Ashley.
Yeah.
Where?
It's a giant screen,
help
and
with it?
Let me see. What?
I told you. I
What
saw it and I was like, fam.
Oh yeah. This is the preview that we have. This is the poster.
I can probably put a picture up of it.
Yeah, put a picture up.
Yeah, put a picture up, Marcus, because
Past few have been good, but why on the moon?
she's gonna cry. Why are they making another one? I don't know. Okay. Oh, here's another one. Why are they making another one?
Oh my god.
On July 29th, Born 5. I didn't
Okay,
even
that
know.
one I'm actually excited for
yes,
because
I'm
isn't it?
Is it gonna? If it's gonna be Matt Damon again?
No, it is gonna be
it
Matt
is.
Damon.
Okay, then I'll watch.
No.
Okay,
But
yeah.
what makes a difference
Okay.
is if Paul Greengrass is gonna direct it.
That's the guy who directed the first two,
yeah.
and he also directed United 93, 91.
Dude,
Yeah.
the first two, like,
Dude,
I thought
okay.
Born Legacy was okay, but
Is that the one with the Hulk? I mean, with
No,
the
no, no.
Hawkeye?
Yeah,
Okay,
it was
Oh,
okay,
I like
but
that one.
that was pretty good. But
I mean,
I
it's so
haven't
good.
seen them. I know I need to.
okay.
My mom's in love with Matt Damon, so she just
That's
watches Born.
that wraps up, that Born 5 wraps up July. Drum roll, please. Then Suicide Squad.
yes.
What do you think?
Excited, but I don't know. I'm so excited.
Have you read the Suicide comic? The
Parts,
comics?
but not like a whole like line. I don't know about Will Smith though.
I'm
I don't know. Since he didn't come out on Independence Day, I don't know how he's gonna feel.
I always
dorky.
I always worry about it when you get like for a superhero movie when you get so many big names together, because like they don't normally do that. Like,
Well, they did it for
was-
Avengers.
No, well they weren't big names until they were in the Avengers.
Well, for us.
Well, except Robert Downey Jr. was. I think he was the only. He was the only one.
And then he was.
oh,
gone.
actor wise?
Well, yeah, actor.
What are
I
you
thought you were
talking?
talking superhero wise. I'm like, well, like they were
No.
to us.
Actually,
Obviously, they're making a movie, so they're big names.
There's
Well,
Will
it's
Smith.
Will Smith, Margot Robbie.
I'll watch anything with Margot Robbie.
Margot
And
Robbie.
There's that one actor, Jai Courtney, who's not always.
I don't know. And then that model. What's her name? Cara
Oh,
Delevingne?
DeVille.
Devine, yeah.
Delevingne.
DeVille. No, that's Corella, not Cara.
I said DeVille. I don't know how to say her name.
Give us some.
So
Are you
I'm-
familiar with the storyline of
I can-
Suicide Squad?
Oh yeah, I know the story.
I know the characters.
Oh, yeah.
I like my favorite thing about DC, and the reason I like DC over Marvel is the villains are really awesome.
Yeah.
Joker.
Okay.
Joker's my favorite character.
I'm like,
in-
I'm more excited about to see Joker's or Jared Leto's
Yes.
performance
Yeah.
of Joker than I am about the whole.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's.
I don't
that-
even
that's-
care about the plot at this point.
Well, I'm excited to see Harley Quinn.
I'm
I'm
excited
not
to
even
see.
plot.
I'm not like, to be honest. I'm.
Yeah, I don't
so
care about the
hooked
plot.
onto-
I just want to see.
I'm so hooked onto like how crazy and how different, because they've supposedly interviewed and like talked to other different cast members like Will Smith and everything. And Will Smith is like, this guy never breaks character. This guy is like completely crazy. Like he goes in his.
I
he
do
goes
like
in
that he
his
uses his like that flat round the hat that he uses like in the
Yeah.
cartoons.
Yeah,
Oh.
That,
like
and the suit. Yeah. So,
all these people say that he just goes into like his own casting room and stays there for like 5 hours straight. Nothing. You're just.
well,
you're
that's what
screaming
happened
and
with that's how
Heath Ledger was. And he
and-
went to his hotel and they.
and
found
he's
out.
not here anymore.
Yeah, I mean, rest in peace. But
But I hope he
I think you're.
he's gonna bring a different. It's a total new approach to the
Well,
Joker.
he has to because
Oh,
Heath
yeah.
Ledger's was so
but
amazing.
I will say this about Jared Leto, Academy Award winner, great actor, and I'm a 30 Seconds to Mars fan too. I like his music.
Oh,
He's the
is.
singer.
I love their.
Yeah, he is. Okay, I'll stop.
He's good all around.
He's just great. All
But,
right.
but you're not into DC, huh?
But I will watch it.
Because
But
of
I will Margot Robbie.
because of Margot Robbie. She's a good looking lady, but I still love you, my love. She's a good looking lady. She was in she was in Wolf of Wall Street, and I don't think I've
She
seen
was
her.
in actually this movie called The Big Short. It's about the
Oh, she was in
financial
that?
crisis of.
Was
She
it-
makes a
isn't
cameo.
Isn't that with also with John?
It's
There's a lot of
There's
big
lots
names
of big
in that
names.
one.
yeah,
Oh,
Ryan
with-
Gosling and
Steve Carell from
it
The
was
Office.
a great movie.
Does he say that's what she said, like he did in The Office? Just
No.
kidding.
No,
No,
but
they're all
it's
Is that was
because-
that a good movie? Did you watch
yeah,
it? Is
I
it a good
love
movie?
it because they try to explain what happened in 2008 to
What
like in
the-
layman's terms where people can understand it, and so they're like, "Screw it, here's Margot Robbie," and then they cut to like Margot Robbie in like a tub with like bubbles and stuff, and like she has like a butler handing her champagne.
You know what this guy like.
Yeah.
And then
Oh.
yeah, and then
What
she's
do you
like
remember?
explaining like a whole
What
bunch
happened?
of like financial terms.
But what happened with the crisis with the housing and everything, right?
It was
That's what happened?
basically just a bunch of bad debt that like they pulled it all together, and it created like a House of Cards thing where
House of Cards, my favorite Netflix show. I'm just kidding.
Full circle.
Can we get sponsored by Netflix or something? I'm just kidding. So that one's Suicide Squad. That looks pretty good, and we will see Batman in this movie, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Because
You
we
see
will
him
see
in
Mob. And who is there any?
What? What's it?
Anything else we're gonna be seeing in this?
I'm excited for Harley Quinn and Joker's
Harley
chemistry.
There's actually gonna be a lot of comic book references as to the past, as to like Dick Grayson and Jason Todd.
Well, I think if they do it kind of like the way the TV shows do it, like with the, like if they make this kind of like more for a comic book fan, like that's what Flash does. It's like there's Gorilla
I've never.
Grodd.
Is the Flash good? Do you
Oh,
watch-
I like the Flash.
Do you watch it?
I haven't seen it.
Because
How about
also,
Green
like,
Arrow?
Green Arrow's super
I like it. It's darker, so I haven't watched it as much as Flash because me and my brother always watch
My
Flash.
brother and I. I'm just kidding.
I
do,
don't-
do you watch
I don't like what they're doing with
those
Canary and Arrow,
books
though.
or no?
Canary's like my
Yeah.
favorite.
Those shows, do you watch them or no?
What shows?
Like,
Like Gotham?
did you never? He never watches TV.
I don't really watch superhero shows.
Yeah.
I'm more into like old stuff that I can.
He watches
I
Gone
can
with
watch
the
whole
Wind.
show.
Gone with the Wind.
He watches the Golden Girls. I do
Gone with the
too.
Wind has the
Actually.
original Superman in it.
Did it?
Yeah.
Not Christopher Reeve.
No, George Reeves.
George Reeves.
Yeah, they had him. He was one of the Tarleton twins.
Well, look at the
At the very
history.
beginning, yeah.
You can follow Marcus. Oh, he doesn't do social media. Never
If you
mind.
follow me, I just won't have anything.
No, yeah, I think that movie's gonna have like a
The-
lot of comic book things, which is pretty good.
Best Joker for you.
Woo, man, that's hard. Don't put me in that.
Okay, well, think about it.
Okay, but everybody else go. I need to think about
Best
it.
Joker.
Well, as far as acting, because like the animated with
Yeah,
Mark
that's what I
Hamill,
was
Luke
great.
Skywalker.
And then, but yeah, Heath Ledger.
Yeah,
I
dude,
mean,
that should be your
you
favorite.
Who?
gotta
Heath
see
Ledger?
it.
You?
Yeah, dude.
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger?
Okay,
Ledger.
as far as just movies go,
No, just
like not portraying the comic book like Jokers.
Like
What?
actors.
Like
actors.
which comic book?
Yeah,
Really?
because there's
Oh,
like
and that. Wow.
in the sense as in like Heath Ledger was like almost didn't really have a lot of references compared to like the comic book Jokers where like Batman did all this crazy stuff and all this other stuff. So and Jared Leto like he's just crazy insane because he knows like what Batman's done to like the past Robins and everything. So
Oh.
like and that
Did you get chills?
yeah, exactly.
Jason Todd
So-
alone just.
So that's why I mean, like, it makes a lot of difference. I think Jared Leto is gonna be,
the best.
in the DC universe, in the Batman Joker, I think he's gonna be the best. But performance-wise, I think Heath Ledger was like,
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the Mark Hamill one. He's my
The
favorite.
voice.
oh my god, no, yes. That apart from that, I think he has the best voice out of everyone.
The
Like,
just-
period.
I don't
best
think a
laugh,
lot of people
the
has.
best voice, the best
Has
everything.
anybody seen Batman the Mask of the
No.
Phantasm?
I think I did watch it actually.
That movie was dark, dude. It's dark.
Did you see Under the Red Hood?
I saw Under
No,
the
I-
Red Hood was crazy.
Was that crazy?
Yeah, that's
but
all about Jason Todd and Red
Yeah,
Hood.
it's all about
Spoiler.
did you like
and
it?
you see,
Spoiler.
no, watch. You need to see if you see that one. If you see Under the Red Hood, I'm not gonna spoil it, but pretty much like.
But is it Mark Hamill doing the
like-
voice?
Like I think it is,
Probably.
but
Oh, but he's like a bulky Joker in that one.
yeah, but like what happens is pretty much like Joker, he kidnaps Jason, right?
Who's
And
J-
so-
oh,
he's
Robin.
He's
He's Robin. Okay,
This
I'm
is in
sorry.
the comics too. so.
Yeah, and then in Batman versus Superman, you can see like in the
Oh,
trailer,
yeah.
you can see Batman's. I think it's Robin's costume or whatever you want to call it, and it has like written like Joker letters all over, like haha and
Yeah.
this other stuff. So everybody's like referencing that maybe, and then Batman's like mad that the Joker did this to Robin. And I
Okay,
know,
yeah.
it's,
Don't
like,
spoil
a
it.
big
Wait,
crazy-
is it on Netflix or somewhere?
If it's
It's
not,
on
you could
Redbox.
YouTube it.
Redbox?
Yeah,
Okay,
or
then I'll look for a Redbox.
Yeah, it just internet. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Anything
Under
else-
the Red Hood,
anything-
it's crazy. It's dark too.
It's really.
Are you excited, Austin, about Suicide Squad?
Not
Oh,
really a superhero
Jesus.
person.
He's waiting for the prequels to be
Yeah,
re-released.
Okay, they're
To
not
be
that,
re-
okay. Can you show them the post you did? You were like, oh, Darth Maul's coolest superhero, least amount of screen time.
Yeah, I mean, I just
Prequels.
posted because it was
one-
Star Wars.
That's one element of the prequel.
Yeah, I'm not-
That's
yeah.
saying I love
That's
Talk
not
about
the
fact that the
prequel.
red robot was not in the movie.
Oh.
Oh my God. Okay, we'll go
Okay.
back to that.
This guy's like
Okay.
tripping over
They
NPC.
They walked right by
Okay.
it. They're like-
After
Yeah,
after
Like
Suicide
non-playable characters. This guy's
after
like,
Suicide Squad. Whoa, this is weird. After Suicide Squad, Pete's Dragon.
to be
Isn't
honest, I
that
don't
a
care anything else.
Yeah.
Is there a
I
poster
really
to it?
don't.
no?
I know
let me
it's
see.
like
Just
an old
skip to
Disney
Rogue
thing.
Just skip to Rogue One.
It says
What was that?
Disney's Pete's. God, I'm spitting
It
a
looks
lot.
cool.
Was it like
Disney
Dragon
Pete's.
Flight
It's like the cartoon.
Magic
Yeah, I said
dragon.
It's like in the crappy Disney era.
No, I have seen the like a little thing about it. It looks.
Disney's doing a lot.
Yeah.
The other one is let me see here. Where are we? Pete's Dragon and Ben Hur.
What?
It says August
Actually, I
12th.
think I'd heard that. Yeah, it's like a what? 3D
Is it real?
animated?
Like I said, fast forward to Rogue One.
It's an animated one, isn't it? Or is it?
No, it's
It's a live action?
it's a live action. Okay, and then we're gonna.
Wait, there's one I don't know. Is that?
What's Max Steel?
Oh, that's an old like cartoon. It's like this action guy type of dude.
Have you guys talked
Here,
about
let me-
Now You See Me Soon?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're already past that
What
one.
do you guys say about it?
Do you like that?
I haven't seen the first
I
one.
love Now You
I'm
See Me.
excited.
Well, because you're into magic.
Yeah.
High
well,
five.
I hadn't
He's
watched
into
it.
magic.
Austin, high five.
I was high
It's really
five.
good, isn't it?
We said we wanted to
I
watch it.
love
Yeah,
I'm
I
excited for
wouldn't
Daniel
say
Radcliffe.
it's that.
Here's the big one. Here's the big one for September. Bridget Jones' baby. That's, I kid you not. Out of Bridget, like the Bridget Jones movie, they're doing a third one.
I'm about
Wait,
to
out of the
play
what?
it.
I didn't need to do
Are you
this.
doing it?
Yeah, they're making the third one. That's gonna be the blockbuster event of the summer.
That'll be the blockbuster event of this year.
That's September. Here's another big one for October, which we have not seen anything about. Does anybody know what I'm talking about?
Gambit.
Yes, because you read
Yeah,
it.
I read it. Yes, I
Is
wanna
Channing
watch.
Tatum playing him?
No.
No,
he's
please.
not.
No, he's. I
he's
think
not.
he's
He's
not.
Not a good actor.
No, he was out, and then they're
Yeah, they're
renegotiated.
renegotiating with.
But he's
other
back.
people.
I read it like 2 weeks ago. Can
I
somebody
don't
please
know.
Google that? Is what's it?
Yeah, Google it. But I saw another
Here,
name.
just a movie that I want to see.
forgot to mention
That this is coming out in February. It's probably a little because it's not superhero, but it's Coen Brothers, Hail Caesar, and Coen Brothers are my two favorite directors.
Yes.
And
Hail
writers.
Caesar. Was that with George Clooney?
Yeah.
And Danny DeVito?
No.
Oh no, that's the espresso commercial. That's the
It's-
coffee. Have you seen that commercial?
No, I don't know what you're talking
Where
I'm about to.
George Clooney's making coffee in like this machine, and then Danny DeVito's like, "Is that coffee?" Like, and he goes, "Yeah." And then George Clooney's drinking the coffee over here, and then Danny DeVito walks in. He's like, "I want in," and then he takes some. He's like trying to class him up.
Yeah.
So.
Oh yeah,
have
I've
you
seen. I know
seen
which
it
one you're
now?
talking
Yeah,
about. Yeah,
it's
yeah,
a pretty
yeah.
funny commercial. Anyways,
Wait, that took a
so is Gambit being played?
I don't know.
While you're looking for that, my cousin Steve, which I hope he's watching, he loves Gambit so much. His
Yes.
email is gambit something at hotmail.com. And mind you, he created this like when he was a kid, but still, he still uses it.
I
So I'm
love
pretty
Gambit.
sure.
Him and Rose.
Because it's Channing.
Oh yes,
It's still billed as Channing
In certain
Tatum.
comics.
Well, I hope they finish because it's in October. They
But
probably.
like nothing. This is
So it just
completely-
says-
it's
It just
completely
says-
unknown. The only thing on here that says is who the writers and director are.
Huh.
And
That's
Channing
crazy,
Tatum
though, man.
auditioned for the role.
I wonder what the good.
Maybe they have like 20 different people playing the role.
Like,
Oh,
they
nope,
They
you're
haven't
fired.
showed
Nope, you're
anything.
fired.
No,
That's
that's a
what's
magic trick. They just
weird.
pick like two people.
Arwen, when did you get here?
He's been here the whole time.
Oh my god, I didn't even see him in
You know
here.
what was an awful movie that I had to watch?
Which one?
The Last Witch Hunter. It was so bad. Don't watch
Was
Vin
it-
Diesel
it
movies.
looked
New Vin
terrible.
Diesel movies are really bad. I fell asleep.
I haven't seen it.
I'm not
Actually,
into. I haven't seen anything Vin Diesel since
Fast and Furious.
Fast and Furious.
I mean,
Wait, they
Star
better
Trek
do his
Beyond.
accent right, otherwise I'm gonna be so upset.
They better have that
He's Cajun.
Louis Cajun like hey,
Louis
Sherry.
Yang.
Yeah.
Sure.
Another one,
Sherry.
Sherry. Another big one.
Rogue One.
This is what we were talking about.
Did you say Pokemon?
October
Rogue One.
14th. Underworld 5.
Oh,
It's with Kate Beckinsale.
she's old.
She's been in all of them except for
Isn't
one. No.
isn't
Yeah.
also Resident Evil coming out at the end of this year?
Oh, is with Mila Jovovich again? Jesus Christ.
I think so. I don't remember. I don't know if it's this year or the beginning of that.
Another movie coming out. It's a sequel called Jack Reacher, which I like the first
I
one
like the
with
first one was pretty good.
with Tom Cruise. Did you guys watch it? It's a very good movie
It's
with
pretty good.
with Tom Cruise
I've liked everything he's done lately.
and Robert Duvall. Yeah, Mission Impossible 5. I don't care what
Yeah.
people say. That
Yeah,
was a
it-
very good
I
movie.
liked
Eh,
it.
yeah,
like
I
it.
think people were like, it needs to be as good. I enjoyed it.
I really enjoyed it. I liked it.
I have a list of the movies I loved of 2015.
Okay, we'll go right now. After October, nothing. Inferno, nah, nothing. Untitled Lionsgate horror film. Ooh, that's gonna be good. Ouija 2 comes out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, here's another big one. Doctor Strange.
Oh yes.
Benedict
please put up
Cumberbatch.
please
Yeah,
put up the
Benedict-
picture of the one that came out because it's been all over the place.
He's so hot.
Benedict
He
Cumberbatch.
looks
He looks
so
so-
much.
Are you a
like,
Cumber
Yeah, he
bitch?
looks so good.
No, I just love that.
No, that's what they call his.
He doesn't
his
like it when people call it because it's bitch. So we call him like what is it?
Batches?
Cumber batches. They say different like things with B. Anyway,
Cumber Bay.
he's such a great actor. Like
Cumberbatch.
Cumber Bay. Are you one of his Cumber Bays?
no, he's in Sherlock. He's in.
Okay.
Sherlock's good.
Is that show
Sherlock
good?
is like the best. BBC.
I need to keep watching it because every
say
time I
Benedict
try
Cumberbatch
to,
was
it's
the
There's only like
No, he was in Star
9
Trek.
episodes.
Oh, Star Trek.
Yeah, there's really only 9
So-
episodes
so-
of the entire series.
Just watch it.
It's
So it's
good.
good.
I watched
It's on
one
Netflix.
And who also
episode
comes
and
out in it? The guy
Martin
from.
Freeman.
He's in the Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, he's good.
Yes.
So-
he's in Hobbit. He's.
I mean, The
And
Hobbit.
so
Elijah
is
Wood was in that
Benedict
movie, too.
Cumberbatch. He's in
The
Sea
movie,
Smoke.
the Sherlock Holmes I liked is Robert Downey Jr. It was
Yeah.
good. The second one was very good. The Game of Shadows, that movie was hilarious. My wife and I, we went like 3 times to watch it, and then we watched it when it came out on on the cable. It came out anyways. So yeah, Doctor Strange. I am not familiar with Doctor Strange. Are you?
Yeah.
All I know is
Sorry.
I
Oh,
don't know
we're
his
good? Okay.
backstory.
Are you familiar with?
I know like the basic like things of him, but I'm not like a big. I don't know his backstory.
I don't know. I haven't read a Doctor Strange comic, but I've read lots of
He's-
comics with Doctor Strange.
Do you
Yeah,
want to
in
take a
it,
break,
yeah.
Marcus, so we can check the memory?
No, we're good.
We're good. Okay.
It'll stop when it's full.
Okay.
What are you gonna do with it once it's full?
Doctor Strange. What else is coming up?
I think he looks
Facial
really good.
hair
Yeah,
bros,
he-
Doctor
He
Strange,
makes it. He
and
makes
Iron
it
Man.
seem so good too. Yeah.
It's, nothing
It's
in
gonna be so
November.
different too, 'cause
November.
it's like just gonna be so
Bad Santa 2 is coming out.
demonic.
Oh god.
Jesus. The Strangers 2 is coming out.
Has anyone seen Krampus? Was that good?
No.
It looks stupid.
I haven't seen it.
The big isn't that
Apparently his
based?
jaws are like dislocating.
Isn't that out of the like the German story?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's a
and
German
that's a
folk
scary
lore.
story.
Yeah, it's a very scary story.
And then we come to wait.
Do
Well,
we-
let me get my music here.
I don't want to drum roll again for something dumb.
Yeah.
And then we come to one of the
Ice
best.
Age.
I see.
Ice Age. Ice Age 5.0.
I know. Do you ever mention
Fighting, he's
Let's
fighting
talk
in the
about Ice
sun.
Age.
Oh, you know one movie that wasn't here that I know is coming out. No, another Panda, Kung Fu Panda
Kung Fu
3.
Panda.
Kung Fu Panda. It
Jack
looks
Black's
funny.
hilarious.
It looks funny, but what do I know? And then we come to
Boy, I said we were gonna.
Rogue One, a Star Wars story. Now we're gonna
Yeah, it
flip
was just
our
not done.
attention over to Carlo, everything Star Wars expert. What is this movie about?
So this is going to be the beginning. We're gonna step away from the sequel trilogy, and it's gonna be the first part of the anthology series, right? So we're going to have what is it, the pilots of the rebels, and I don't know anything more. Like anything more, I just know the basic like plot.
But this takes place between
is it?
episode 3 and episode
And,
4.
Yes.
Yeah, which is
I love how Ashley she goes ah, and then she looks to the camera.
it's crazy because
That's Rebels, right?
Yeah, exactly. You see, she knows what she's talking about.
She oh
So this
so,
is this could that's what I'm excited for. When I see Rogue One, I
see
want
my
to see
bed?
something that has Rebels.
Ezra,
in there.
Ahsoka, someone.
Like yeah, because at the beginning of all the season 1 of Ezra, he always refers to pilots, like always, and he has like one of his best souvenirs that he collects from all his missions or adventures, whatever. It's a Rebel pilot helmet, just like Rey has in like she fucking wears it. So, I mean,
She's the
freaking-
cutest thing when she puts that on.
yeah, and she's all oh, she's so beautiful. I love Ray. She's what?
Bae, I call her.
Ray's
Wife
Bae.
material.
Wifey Ray.
The real Miss Universe. The real version of Miss Universe.
She looks way better without makeup.
Yes, she does.
Like, yeah.
And she and I saw some guy Photoshop that poster where she's with her staff, and you can see her face. It's like flawless. She has like little freckles, and I told even my wife's like, "Oh, she has a lot of freckles." I'm like, "I know." And like she kicked me. Like, I mean, I know. But Rebels. I mean,
Yes, like
I mean,
that.
this
Like
movie. What is it called? Rogue One.
Yeah.
So, is it about this? This is what I heard. It's a story. Maybe you can help me, Marcus. It's a story about
They say that
the
it's
people who stole you know on
Yeah, the plans to the
to the Death
to
Star,
yeah.
and I guess
And
that
they're
whole
trying to get it
mission.
back and all this.
Well, that makes sense because kind of. I was like a
Yeah, that's what the plot they say is gonna be out. And it makes
I was gonna
sense.
say many Bothans died, but that's Return of the Jedi. I'm
And
sorry.
it makes sense because if you think about, well, probably not times, because I don't remember how long they said that it took them to build the Death Star. A lot of people say that in the comics is like 100 years, and like actual film is like 20 years or something like that.
Well, in episode 3, it's like almost done when they end the movie.
Yeah. So I don't.
Maybe that, but they
I
said
don't
that
know
they
the
were
time
building
lapse.
two at the same time, and I don't know.
But yeah, it's about pretty much like a squadron of pilots that steal the plans for this Death Star, and they go on their own little adventure.
And do we know who's gonna be? I mean, I'm just happy that there's a Mexican in it. Diego Luna, you know who that is?
He's really
he
good.
was Diego Luna is a very good actor. He was in the movie Y Tu Mamá También.
Very underrated.
And very underrated
Yeah.
film with
Gringo over here.
Amores Perros. No, he
Amores
was,
Perros.
was he in it?
Yeah.
And he was married to famous Mexican actress Camila Sodi, who's related to Talia. Go ahead.
Another actor that's coming out in Rogue One is Alan Tudyk. A lot of people know him as the pirate in Dodgeball, who was from El Paso.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh, the ones that like I don't have anybody to share my treasure. Like, "Arr." Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's from El
Wow.
Paso.
Oh, and he's in Firefly. And
I don't know.
Yeah, that's cool.
I like it. He's hilarious.
The other guy who's coming out is
Is
Meek, the guy who played Hannibal in the Hannibal series.
Mads
Milken. Yeah, him.
He was a bad guy in Casino Royale.
Yes, he was the bad guy with the one that bled.
Yeah.
He didn't have regular
The bad
tears.
guy in Rogue One is
He
gonna
had
be
blood
Darth
tears.
Dark Churches.
Anybody else that we know that's big?
Forrest Whitaker.
Forrest Whitaker. He was in The Last Samurai, and he has lazy eye, and they imitate him on Saturday Night Live. So, oh my god, so funny. Anyways, I should stop.
Felicity Jones.
Who is Felicity Jones? I've heard.
I know.
She was in the amazing
Oh, sorry.
Spider-Man.
Oh, was she?
She was
Who was she?
what's her face?
Emma?
And not Emma Watson. No, Mary. Emma Watson. No.
Mary Jane?
Mary Jane Watson is Emma Stone.
Mary
Jesus.
Jane Watson.
No, the other girl, Felicity.
The blonde one? Like, who are you talking?
Yeah, the blonde one. What's her name? She was in the cartoon.
You guys are so cool.
His other girlfriend?
Yes, his other girlfriend.
She's like my favorite. What's Emma? Her name is Emma, right? No, it's
No,
not. That's the actress.
it's a-
What's her name?
Okay, we'll stop. Anyways,
Here.
Look at him. Help me, please.
It's Gwen Stacy.
Gwen Stacy.
No, never got it. Don't give me.
Joining us in the booth. If you're just joining us,
No,
although
Emma Stone was Gwen Stacy.
Yeah, Emma Stone is Gwen
then,
Gwen Stacy.
then who's the other one?
Mary Jane.
She's also.
So Felicity Jones played Emma.
Felicia. That's all it says.
Felicia.
Her name
Is there a picture of her?
Yes, it says Felicia.
Okay, somebody can help us out. Just comment below.
What else is she in?
Just comment below.
The Theory of Everything. Oh, she plays.
Oh, she plays the wife. Oh, in the Theory of Everything with what's his face? Who's playing?
I'm so mad at Eddie Redmayne.
Who's in the new Harry Potter
Because-
remake? I mean, a spinoff.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Because he didn't get deserve the Oscar.
He didn't.
No.
Birdman deserved
yes.
it.
He's
Michael Keaton deserved.
Michael Keaton deserved the Oscar.
Oh, the
because
Oscars
he's a
happened?
perfect actor.
Jesus, that last year. This year.
Oh, that's
And Birdman's one of my favorite movies of all time.
He was in a movie called Spotlight, one of the greatest movies of
Oh yeah.
2015.
I
So
wanted to
good.
see that, but it's not in theaters anywhere. Because I love.
I saw it online. Screw it. I don't care.
I might.
Um,
to be honest.
What are
It's good.
anything else we know about Rogue One?
I'm just on the IMDb.
Oh, there was that. Somebody was asking.
Actually, wait, what were you gonna say?
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say that like I'm just looking at the trivia on IMDb and it says that Hayden Christensen could possibly appear as Darth Vader.
Oh yeah, Force Ghost. In episode 8.
Hayden Christensen. Marcus is. I mean,
Because it takes
Ashley's
place
brother.
after Revenge of the Sith.
And
As long as he's not talking about sand.
As long as he's not talking about sand and Shmi.
I showed you the sand thing. Right?
I wonder if
Attack of the Clones. I tolerate the other ones.
are we gonna
but
see
I
any
hate
Ewoks
Attack-
anymore in the Star Wars universe?
No, you're wrong there.
Did you see Ian's post on Facebook?
No, what did it say?
The physicists said that the Ewoks would have died when the Death Star crashed into their planet. So that's what they said. They went extinct.
So Endor exploded.
Well, according to the physicist, according to
That was the
episode
motive anyway,
6,
so
it
you-
didn't happen. But
Did The plan for the movie?
Oh, somebody told me that on Battlefront you can play as an Ewok.
Yeah.
No, you
No?
cannot play as an Ewok. You can get hit
Marcus
with a
said-
rock by an Ewok.
Oh yeah,
You can
shoot
get
them.
hit or hit
That's
them.
not fair.
If you shoot them in the foot, they'll hit you in the head with a rock.
Said you could kill him.
And there's an
So-
I feel like that's very specific.
A lot of people
Yes, it
are
is.
like,
It's very hard.
some guy, I read an article that said like, why would people be interested in Rogue One? I'm like, seriously? Because it's Star Wars, Jack.
It completes holes.
Not even,
that
yeah,
you
no,
must
it's
see.
good because a
like
lot of
almost the biggest
people are just
movie
like, well, I
ever.
don't want to know what happens in between like all of this, but
Why do you
that's
like
that's what I
prequels?
like.
They're
That's
not
what I also
that
like
bad.
about
You
Rebels
watched them,
because it
didn't you?
fills in the whole like
Why'd
a
you take
big
them?
hole.
Yeah. They
Big
could
face
do
like the
it.
Empire and everything. So like you get holes filled like with from 3 to
Pelado.
4. Not literally, but you know what I mean. They
They
fill
could
the
have a whole
plots.
I was watching
trilogy.
A
They
New
could have a whole
Hope,
trilogy in
and
between. You know?
The introduction, I don't remember, somehow in there I was like,
On the opening crawl?
yeah, in the opening crawl, I was like, somehow there was, to me, there seemed like how is that happening in the storyline that they created between episodes 3 and 4? I don't remember what it was
Opening crawl of
exactly.
Of A New Hope.
Yeah,
Oh.
I don't remember what it was exactly. I'm trying to remember, because it was something, they were describing kind of how the war started, but it was kind of like, well, that's not how you portrayed it.
It's
as
like he
happening.
didn't watch his own movies, kind of.
Yeah, it's like yeah.
Or like the time
Well,
frame was
like-
off or something like
there's
that.
always a lot of.
Do
like,
we have to go
joking
again
around.
to Attack of the Clones, and there was no Attack of the Clones?
No, there's a lot of jokes of George. Everybody makes jokes about George Lucas not caring about the story. So I mean, I don't think that joke just came to be out of nowhere because everybody says they're like
Completely
"George
unfounded.
I mean, for God's sake, really? We had Boss Nass from. Jesus, what happened there? But again, what?
The racist.
There's
not
some
that bad.
people that
They're not that bad. Phantom Menace is awful.
Can you
One of my
scoot it?
best
Can you
friends
scoot in?
loves Jar
This,
Jar.
this is that's Austin
That's the
Pritchett.
faces.
That's the he loves the
and he's
prequels.
I
Yeah.
don't love them. I just said they're not that bad. Except Phantom
Why?
Menace.
I
is
like the
really bad.
prequels.
Phantom Menace is really bad.
I just don't
Attack of the Clones is horrible.
appreciate.
Attack of the
certain-
Clones is worse than Phantom Menace.
It's
I
the
will fight
longest
that.
movie.
Which
in the
one?
Entire series, Attack of the Clones.
Yeah, that was very long.
It
I wish
feels-
they could have focused more on the Attack of the Clones instead of that love story. Maybe they could have just done a little bit. Yes, we all
Or
know.
maybe a more romantic
I
love
think they
story.
should have
That was
done like
really good. That was
snippets
really
of like them falling in love like in different like sections, but they did so many of those. Snippets
Although
became, like,
more screen time for Natalie Portman, I love Natalie Portman. She's bae. And then this is how. Well, I don't want to say. This is how. No, those taste disgusting. Taste it. I just bought it. Maverick,
I know what
taste
they-
it. Maverick bought. There's a Japanese store down here, downtown, down the street.
Are they rice?
Yeah, they're
Or
ice cream.
corn pop.
We tried them.
But they taste gross.
I mean,
Ugh.
they taste like
Oh
chips.
wait.
They taste pretty good.
At the beginning they taste good, and then the aftertaste is disgusting.
What have you done?
That's true.
As a random note, I remember what it was now.
It's like a
You know what I think about those?
That smells stinker with.
No,
Would you show?
Try it before you.
We should have opened the podcast like this.
Hello, what have we here?
If
Lando-
I think Lando should come out in the next.
He should be in episode 8.
At
If
the
Lando
funeral.
Calrissian is in
I
episode
call it,
8,
he's
let's
gonna show
finish.
up at
Let's
the
finish.
funeral.
He's gonna
list so
show
we
up.
can
he's gonna
start
show up
talking
at the
about
funeral.
Star Wars, yeah.
Whose funeral? We're not gonna spoil it.
Oh,
Chewbacca. I'm just kidding.
Finish the list so we
Watch
can
the
get to
last
Star Wars.
episode.
Okay, so finish up the list. Rogue One, Assassin's Creed.
Michael Fassbender.
Fassbender.
that got more.
I
exciting
love
than
Michael
I was
Fassbender.
anticipating.
Yes, that
I don't know what
He
this
Look,
is.
plays
look,
Magneto.
look up
Oh,
Connor
okay.
a picture of the
He
newest
does.
picture they've
He
done.
does look good.
He looks really good, man.
And
That movie's gonna.
If anyone watches Sherlock, I want Michael Fassbender to play Moron, Moriarty's sniper. But I know it won't happen.
and then what? December 25th, Jumanji?
What?
Are they remaking it? No, you can't remake a Robin Williams movie.
Well, you can.
They can. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna work as well. though.
You can redo everything, Miguel. It's all like they're gonna redo Gone with the Wind one day. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be the crappiest movie ever made.
Oh,
We had to discuss that movie in history, and it was like the wrong Legend of the South, and it was so.
Well, of course, but it's
I
not-
love
show
it.
the
but,
I
like,
think Birth of a Nation was better than Gone with the Wind at portraying.
I have no
that
idea.
whole
Is
stuff.
Assassin's Creed a video game?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's probably why I don't know anything
Show,
about it.
show the viewing audience.
I'm so
Well, you
excited.
can, Marcus can show the picture.
Well, show it
Okay.
to Marcus so he knows which one.
Yeah, we're gonna send him all the
Fassbender.
pictures. Okay, so we're already at an hour and 30, so we need to start wrapping up.
Yeah, 'cause you have about half an hour left.
What were you gonna share something about Star Wars? Going back to Star Wars.
I don't know. Like I wanted his thoughts and everything because.
Oh yeah,
they really-
we never talked to him. This is Carlo. He's visiting us. If you're just joining us, how you can join a podcast, we don't know. But
every time you click on YouTube, it starts from the beginning. But anyway.
What were your thoughts about The Force Awakens? We've yet to hear your thoughts.
Okay, scale of 1 through 10 first.
Probably like 8.
Thank you.
So,
you can stay in the booth.
Here my thoughts. Okay, it's a little bit flawed. Okay, so I'm sure you guys talked about how R2D2 just randomly starts. Did you guys talk about that?
I
It was
have
like,
a
oh, by
Yes.
the way, I started.
That was sort of like.
Wait, before you get more into it, do we need to check to see how much time we are? Like,
I rated my phone for having about 2 hours, so.
so okay, so we're still good. Okay,
we
go
still
ahead.
have about half an hour, so.
So a lot of people like after like I came out of the first screening, like I had like a lot of questions, like who was the old guy at the beginning, you know?
Yes.
But
Remember,
okay.
I grab her hand. I'm like, who is
Yeah.
that guy?
But
It's
that's
not Boba
what I think is going to happen. Like we can't like judge it like so quickly.
Maybe he'll be
just
a
because
rogue
this
or
is like a
something.
part
He's gonna
of
come
like.
in episode 8.
Yeah, I mean, we
He's
still have
casted-
2 more
he's casted
movies
for
to
it, so
watch. I
he's
mean,
casted
they're
for it.
obviously going to explain like some
Who he
more
was?
things.
Because obviously he knows who Kylo Ren is. Has anybody not seen it? Go outside.
Maverick.
Get outside.
Well, I mean, he obviously knows where Luke Skywalker is, and so like
no,
that,
and he
they're gonna
also
pick it
knew
up.
because he knows. What does he say? Darth Vader? No.
No, he didn't.
I think
Somebody came from the
been a
dark
long
side,
time. It's
but
been a long
because of your family, so he knows who Kylo Ren is
Yeah.
because
He knows his backstory.
Yeah, he
Doesn't
knows
he
his
call him?
backstory.
I think
He doesn't call him.
Before you became Kylo
Yeah,
Kylo
he's like
Ren.
you were and he like knows who he is.
A big thing though that I kind of hope doesn't happen in Episode 8 was that Force Awakens was such like. It was too it was such a fan service film that like for example like
I'm guessing it had to be delivered that way.
yeah
in some
because we
sort,
haven't
because
seen like
everyone would've been
characters
like,
in like
That's how
a
most
whole
sequels are.
we haven't seen them in like a long time
30
so I mean
years.
yeah it's like granted we're glad to see them come back but I mean for example when at the lightsaber duel when Kylo Ren knocks out Finn we see like his
2187.
his lightsaber is in the snow, and so
I
he's
know. I
trying to
think I
grab
know
it,
where you.
right?
I think I know where you're going with this.
Yeah. So he's trying to grab the lightsaber, but then someone else is trying to grab it at the same time, but we don't know who it is. And then it like comes flying past him, and everyone thinks it's going towards Luke. That I think that particular scene was like intended more towards like fans who had seen Episode 5.
Like an Easter egg.
Like if you haven't seen Episode 5, where like Luke's like trapped with that Yeti.
With the
Like yeah,
with the abominable
you would have never
snowman.
like thought that the lightsaber was when it's gonna go to Luke.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know.
I think
I didn't think it was going to.
No,
I mean,
I've seen Episode 5.
No, because I was like, I've seen this somewhere before, and I was like, oh, it's Episode 5. The lightsaber's gonna go to Luke, and then what a nice surprise! It's right.
Well, it's a subtle scene, but it's like.
And then her
But it's
face
like
is
those
all.
little subtle scenes.
And see when she grabs the light, she's all. And then she goes in like this, like she's gonna.
Yeah.
She's like.
That's how she fights with the staff.
Because and again, but that's cool because if she would have gone badass, full on Darth Maul fighting, then I would have been like, that doesn't
She would
make
have
any
won, and
sense.
that would have been like the end. She would have killed Kylo.
Then that would've
And
been it,
would've
yeah.
Like, nope, we're done with this.
I think how this
You need a teacher.
Okay, do you guys remember how I ranted so bad on how like Kylo's
Yes, you did.
lightsaber swing
You did.
was horrendous. Like,
It was
I completely
awful.
crapped all over that idea.
Still in training.
So
That's what I said.
Yeah.
He's still in, but he's all. He
wait,
was
hold on.
just. I'm like, not.
No, because it was crazy. Like when I saw it, I was like, dude, you're supposed to know what you're doing, at least basics wise.
Yeah.
Like you can tell Finn
One,
didn't know what the hell he was
two,
doing.
three.
Like Finn was over here next to his damn face. Like I don't know, but
That was a cool shot, though.
Like
That was a yeah.
I saw this video and it
So
was what I was gonna
chaotic.
send you guys, but I prefer like to you guys in person to see like your reactions or whatever. That it's a cross guard. His lightsaber is a cross guard. It's usually the thickest way you could make a lightsaber because there's the very thin ones and like medium ones, like
course.
super thin ones. I mean super thick ones. So Kylo, yeah, it's learning thing
Okay,
new every
good.
day. So Kylo's is thick wherever like everything. Like, stop it. And what this guy was like ranting on about, he was like, I know there's a lot of people that bashed Kylo Ren for not knowing what he's looks like. He's not knowing what the hell he's doing, but he like referred back to the actual like Crusaders like back in the day, the actual knights and guys. Those guys didn't like like super fast and everything. Those guys were like super slow, like swinging and everything. Yeah, exactly. And you have to keep the blade like away from you. So
you don't stab yourself.
combat wise, like it makes sense that he was like swinging and grabbing and everything. Like that makes sense a lot. So I guess that guy, and I saw like a lot of people like in his comments, they were all like, it makes sense, it makes sense, it makes sense, it makes sense. And I'm like, yeah, it's true, it makes sense. So I was like, cool. Like that cleared a lot of space for me.
Then
That
he's all like,
relates to
okay,
being-
you retracted
Because I was like,
everything
this
you
guy needs to
said.
know what he's doing, but then he was like, no.
Dude, this guy must have been like, he should have been like, dude.
Because when it comes to lightsaber combat, I was like,
It's probably his
oh,
sister.
man.
Yeah.
Like,
I think
I don't know,
this
man,
how this movie will be remembered relies a lot on how episode 8 is. Because I think lots of it was setting up episode 8.
Yeah.
Somebody said, somebody
it has
said,
to be like a good stepping stone.
Yeah.
Episode 6 is over with now. We're going into episode 8, basically. Like, this is the new
no,
Star
episode
Wars.
7 is over.
And also,
With episode 7, they're saying that episode 6 is over. Like, what you knew back
It's
with
done.
the original,
Yeah,
they're
exactly.
done. This
We're
is
not
the
gonna
next
go
gen
back
of-
to Return of the Jedi. We're not
this is
gonna.
the next gen
and
of
the
Star
fact
Wars.
that Marcus mentioned that this is the new Star Wars and everything is true because I don't know if you guys remember, but like 8 months back, like before the movie was released, Disney came out and they were like, you know what? The expanded universe has nothing to do with this movie.
Yeah.
What you
We're gonna
would
do-
like the Sith, the backstory of the Sith, the backstory.
I'm gonna
of the
step away
Jedi,
for a
like,
couple seconds,
Nothing
so.
has to do with this movie. So, I mean, I was like, this is a new Star Wars, you know. But I mean, that's why. Good. And also, like with the Knights of Ren, like how the rule of 2 is just completely like overruled with that.
Yeah.
So that you can tell they got rid of it like super quick because now, according to the thing, Knights of Ren, it's like 7 or 8 people. So like Snoke has like 7 or 8 apprentices, pretty much.
Yeah.
Kylo Ren being the most powerful one.
And that would make sense why he's not so advanced because he's been
Yeah.
training.
Right.
seven
Yeah.
people.
Exactly. So in that sense, like, yeah, it makes perfect sense that they made a new story, a new universe, and all this other stuff. But yeah, like it's. I thought it was crazy that they got rid of all the expanded universe. And everything,
But they
you know?
did reference a couple. I'm back.
No,
They
like,
did reference a couple of things.
Yeah,
no?
in some of the things, in some things like what was it? Like they say they're keeping the Star Wars, everything they're keeping the stuff from Rebels and the Clone Wars that was on Cartoon Network. They're keeping all of that.
Yeah,
Like,
because that's
you
gonna
can
set up, like we said, Rogue One and the other
they're
ones
keeping
and the
all of
anthology.
that, and also all the comic books that come out from now on, they're new, they're canon, like
I've been reading them.
they're valid.
Okay.
But
You've been
anything
reading
them?
before
I've been
that,
reading
it's not.
I have
Unless
I
it
need
was
to read. I need to read Shattered Empire.
That's the one I want to read.
Yeah.
Shadow of the Empire, right?
Shattered.
Shatter?
Wait,
What's the one?
Shattered.
There's a Shattered
No,
one,
it's
and there's a
Shattered.
Leia one.
It's the new book, right?
Which one?
What's the one I showed you the
Yeah,
picture?
it's
Shattered.
It's two of it. It's a Leia one and a.
I've been,
Oh, I
I've
need
been
to
reading
get
the
that one.
Leia and there's a Vader one too.
We need to read. God, we're such nerds, aren't we? But anyways,
Yeah.
that's why you love us all. Follow us on. Anyways.
That's a command. We are using the Force to tell you to shoot it.
So if you want
Do we
to,
tell
this channel, hope you can, if you whoever's listening to us out there, you can follow me on Miguel Mikey 731 on Twitter, and also on Instagram. I forgot my Instagram.
I need to make
Wow,
Everybody else knows.
Everybody else knows that's
Everybody else knows
stalkers.
your address, but you.
Stalkers. Josh Gray's
There's a
calling
number
me.
attached to that.
It's 44, I think.
It's Mike. My Instagram is Mike Parra 731, and I post everything Star Wars. Did you see this one?
That was great.
Did you see this one I posted? Mama.
I did.
Oh yeah.
Did you see this one?
She looks.
Can you call Josh? Tell him we're recording live. Somebody call him, please.
She looks pretty
oh, here,
prequelish.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can follow me, and you can follow Ashley at.
Random Jax with an X 101.
What do you mean with an X?
Jax, like
JAX.
Oh, okay.
SSCKS.
On Twitter and Instagram.
I don't have a Twitter. I need to get one.
On Instagram.
On Instagram.
Okay.
And on Star Wars Card Trader, mine's Leia's 2 buns.
Oh wow.
Leia's
kidding.
2 buns. That's a pretty good one.
With a
Jesus Christ.
I couldn't get that.
On Twitter at Captain Connor 99 CAPTCO.
Jesus Christ! Oh, I thought it was all of it.
No, just one thing.
Some guys like writing.
I thought it was all that. I was all like,
Some guys like okay.
So I got
Just-
Miguel.
it's Captain
They
Connor.
don't, so
Cap-
in case somebody
Captain
doesn't type
short?
in Captain, the full word.
It's just
and Connor-
CAPT
Yes.
CONNOR
Yes. 99.
99. That's
then-
when you were born, or when the episode 1 came out.
Both.
Both.
The better thing was that I was born. Ideally.
Carlo, you can follow him. He
Yeah.
has Instagram. What do you do?
Everything.
Everything. Is it
Yeah.
the same name for
Follow
everything?
me on Vine. That's where I'm most active.
Are you most active on Vine? Are you serious?
Yeah. Nah, probably not. I mean, yeah, I go on Vine a lot still. But no, yeah, you can follow me Carlo_Becerra.
Oh.
Becerra, Carlo CARLO_BECERRA, right?
Oh, wow. Nice.
And that's the one for Instagram.
Twitter. No, for Instagram is Carlo_SCDP.
Okay, well there you go. But for the other and Snapchat, you put some crazy Snapchat sometimes.
What do I put?
No comment. No, I'm just kidding. And Jordan is a B-Punk with two N's.
On Twitter, whether it's caps lock or not caps lock. I don't know. Twitter's weird. Facebook, Jordan Alvarado, just like Miguel.
Yes.
Oh well, we should make a Facebook group for this.
Yeah, we're gonna make a
So we can
Facebook.
post all the videos there.
So we can post the. Oh, that's a good.
So fancy.
And we can put in the description all of your
Crap.
Mind
Yes.
blowing.
You can follow Marcus at
Titanic.
Titanic16.
Oh, my
He does.
Instagram.
He just likes your pictures, but he never posts a damn thing on.
I follow you guys and look at your stuff, but I just my last post was from when I was a sophomore, which was
Jesus.
like 2 years ago. So.
You can follow Maverick at.
Maverick's not important. Though.
Maverick
Don't worry.
Coronado High School. This is where I go. Where else are you gonna follow me?
Not literally. You weird creators. I know.
Okay. So summing up. Oh, another thing about Star Wars. Oh! I just remembered. Somebody posted a video, and they said, he's all like, oh, he was talking about the Force Awakens, and he said like when he talked about Miles Kanata, he says, why is there a sculpture of Miles Kanata in episode 1?
In episode 1, yeah.
Did you?
What?
Yeah,
It's like a little
not,
silhouette.
Oh, I was like, that would
no,
obviously.
no, not the statue in the building. Where no. There's when an Anakin in his house. There's
Yeah,
a
there's
picture
like a
of
little
mask,
mouse.
and she's like this, just like in the. So
Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, she's like 900 years old. Or
she's
something.
1,000.
1,000? Oh, never mind.
Older
Cause-
than Yoda, 'cause Yoda
Yeah,
died.
Yoda did. It was like
Yeah.
500.
So, and then for all of you people who have not watched the prequel, the Force Awakens, when there's this scene when there's a flashback, pay attention because you'll be able to hear Yoda and Obi-Wan Kenobi,
Both actors
played
that-
by.
Ewan McGregor.
But they also throw an Alec Guinness. as
Yeah, there
well.
was
Alec
Alec
Guinness,
Guinness
yeah,
in
there's
there.
Alec
So there's a lot of Easter eggs there. Is there anything else that I?
That reason
Bro.
alone is why you should watch it like 20 times to try to
I know.
understand.
Or just wait till Blu-ray and watch the crap out of it.
Yeah.
Wait, has anyone seen all the weird ships?
Shit. I mean,
What do you mean the weird chips?
Ships, like when you ship two characters together. There's
No.
like Poe and Finn. There's Kylo and Rey. There's Kylo and Hux. There's all these
Wait,
weird.
you ship Poe and Finn?
No, I don't. I'm saying there's all these weird ships out there. And have you seen any
No.
of them?
Where are they? Where are they from? Or what are you talking about?
Like on
This is what
Tumblr
I
and
was
stuff.
thinking
Just
about.
people-
The Warriors of
It's weird.
Mandalore?
Oh yeah, we saw. Yeah,
Mandalore, though.
when they're walking into Maz Kanata's temple, we see the
Mandalorian.
Mandalorian
yeah.
flag, and Mandalorian flag is the Boba Fett, Bounty
And
Hunters.
And it's like a
Rebels.
Sabine.
Yes, Sabine.
Okay,
and-
so right before we're
Sabine and
gonna
her sister.
And Satine.
we're almost done here, but we got 10 minutes. What is Rebels worth watching?
Yes.
Yes.
And it's on.
And it's, you know what?
Oh,
you
we
watch
should
it?
do what
And
we're
Clone
watching.
Wars.
Is it on season
Okay,
1
I
or
have,
season 2?
I have a
Let's
like
do,
a
like, what
big
we're
a
watching.
big good thing because they made season 1 and it's like 14 episodes long, and I just finished watching season 2 like 2 weeks ago, and it's like it was 14 episodes, and I was like, okay, well they make like little outtakes on what the next season's gonna be like, and they were like, we're taking a little break, but we're coming back with the second half of season 2 on January 14th or something like that, and I was like, half of second season,
Hiatus?
and then they were like, our seasons are gonna be longer, and I was like, what? And I was like, yes.
I've never seen it.
And the
What were you
Clone
gonna say?
Wars
In
one.
the Rebel series, they're still technically not the Rebel Alliance, right?
No, they're
Okay,
not. They're considered they call them bandits, but they're considered as almost like rebels, like just
Right,
because
okay.
they're
Okay,
rebellious.
because
No.
because
Doesn't
according to
make
the
sense.
scroll in a New
You could
Hope,
watch it for free.
Oh, you
Rebels-
yeah.
Rebel
Read.
space. Okay, it says episode 4 in New Hope. It is a period of civil war. Rebel spaceships striking from a hidden base have won their first victory against the evil Galactic Empire, which is them stealing the plans. So this is during the battle, Rebel spies managed to steal secret plans to the Empire's ultimate weapon, the Death Star, an armored space station with
Rogue One.
enough power to destroy an entire planet. Pursued by the Empire's
Back to
sinister
Leia.
agents, Princess Leia races home aboard her starship, custodian of the stolen plans that can save her people and restore freedom to the galaxy.
Yeah.
So they
Rogue One
cannot
is-
win a victory until
Yeah.
they steal the plans.
Mhm.
That is the first time that the Rebel Alliance won a victory, according to A New Hope.
Okay.
Because
So
they're not an alliance, they're just.
they're just having a good time.
So I do like from now up until episode 8, I do recommend people to watch Rebels. It's a lot of especially how that first half.
Look
of
at your
season 2 ended.
girlfriend. She's all like, "Shut the hell up!"
She's on
already."
90% of it. So
So where can I watch it? Is it all like on?
you can look it up like on Disney XD. I'm pretty sure you can watch it for free. Like just go to Disney.
Oh, and I have okay.
Pretty sure you
And
can.
Clone Wars.
Yeah.
Right?
Clone Wars
That
is on
one's-
Netflix.
Do I have to watch Clone Wars to be able to
No,
understand
no,
Rebels?
They're separate things.
No.
Okay.
Rebels
Clone
takes
Wars
place
is
in
Wait.
3 and 4, and
You can enjoy certain characters a lot more.
that's true.
Okay.
Actually,
Because
they only bring in like 3 people.
Because
There's a couple.
okay, like something super.
So what
something
should I
small-
watch first?
Okay, well, have you seen the Clone Wars movie?
Yes, the Attack of the Clones.
No, the Clone Wars movie, the
Oh,
animated one.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, they made a movie.
So I'm not really a
You
Star Wars
like
fan,
it
I
more
guess.
If you watch that one, as far as certain parts, but it doesn't matter.
Like there's this little like thing that in the actual like animated series of the Clone Wars, Anakin trains Ahsoka. Ahsoka's like it's a little tiny little girl. She doesn't really know what she's doing. But then like in season 2, like she comes out like with white lightsabers and nobody has white lightsabers, so everyone's freaking the hell out like how she got him because it's like I don't know, it's crazy.
And
She kicks ass like this Inquisitor's ass. Oh my god.
And then Captain
Yeah.
Rex.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
Yes,
and if
Rex
you watch the
too.
movie, you get the characters basically.
Yeah, because you're talking about like I'm trying to think like I don't know who any of these people
Yeah.
are.
Like if you were
But
to
so
watch Rebels, you
so
would
do we
be-
think we're gonna see them in Rogue One? We're gonna hear all about these people.
I think
Probably
I hope I really do because they play a pretty good like part from 3 to 4 that middle plot.
Yeah, they do a good job of kind of continuing on.
Mhm. Yes.
With Clone Wars, I was kind of sad that they didn't kind of actually show how they got to the battle
Right.
course, like they did with the cartoon. But
Oh, so Coruscant is not destroyed in The Force Awakens. I just figured
no,
that out.
remember, they even said that it was. The,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
system.
I figured out. I wonder if it was the librarian lady. Remember?
It didn't,
Remember?
It didn't fully look like
Wait,
her.
so it was.
It
Coruscant?
did.
It seems the planet
No,
has been
Make the
destroyed.
make the
Yeah.
Empire great again.
Yes.
See that?
That looks so good.
I showed
Follow
that
me on
picture too.
Instagram, Mike Bada sent through one. I have some crazy. I find some. Some people ask me, this one was cute. I love this one.
No,
The
that was
Peanuts
fun.
one.
No.
That's
Yeah.
really funny. And so people are like, "Where do you have? What did they say?" My cousin's like, "Do you just sit at home and draw these things?" Like, yeah, oh
I
yeah.
have all the time in the world to draw these.
I'm just drawing.
This is the one that Austin was talking about. It says,
He didn't even respond to the comment.
"Coolest Star Wars villain ever and gets the least amount of screen time." Oh, what was that?
What?
Oh, because the
Oh no, I
look, big old only guy in cinema history to kill Liam Neeson, and we're talking about
Darth Maul.
And then
Which,
my
if
comment
you
was
watch the
this.
Clone Wars animated series, him and his brother Savage Opress.
Yes, there's
What's his
some
name?
people-
Savage Opress.
'Cause
Sa-
his- his-
Say it again.
Savage Opress.
Some
OPPRE.
weird ass name, Savage
And
Opress.
he's
and
black
yellow.
lightsabers, right?
Yeah. And
Did you
he's-
see this
he's
one?
and
yellow.
he's got like spider legs.
Yes.
Did you see this one? He's gonna be pissed.
Oh, baby.
And then our favorite picture of the holiday season. Did you see that? I tagged you. I tagged
Did you tag me? You didn't tag me.
Yes, I did.
Did you
Captain
tag us?
Connor,
Tag-
Random Jacks, Titanic, and
didn't
I don't know. Josh doesn't have a. Oh
Maybe you
snap! He's
tagged the
yellow.
wrong profile.
Let me see.
No, you're Random
Whoa.
Jacks 101. Look, that one. That's you. No.
He looks
Yeah.
like Darth Maul's kid.
Did you have a quince?
You guys are like rambling on.
And he just talking about Instagram?
Savage. Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
He looks like a complete
This is a picture of our beautiful Ashley here at her quinceañera, and I hope you can. What did you think? Oh, that's all I was showing. What do you think? We got
know
7
you're
minutes.
Oh my god.
You know, all of you nerds out there, she knows about Star Wars. She does everything. She knows about the comics. She's girlfriend material. She's taken.
But lightsaber battle can't fix.
Yeah, but we nothing. And her boyfriend does not like Star Wars, so I don't know what you're doing with him.
He doesn't like stuff.
He doesn't. He's not a.
He's not like a total like.
Time to stab
Exactly. What are you doing with him?
him. Just stab him with a lightsaber.
Please follow her at Random Jacks with 2 X's.
1X.
1X.
I love
Sorry.
101 at the end. God, you get it
Random
all
Jacks
wrong.
101.
Random
I'm sorry.
JX101.
Marcus, can you edit in like on the bottom all of
why
our
don't we just
st-
put that
Well,
every
it's in the
time?
comments.
Every
It's gonna go in the comments.
Yeah, we
section.
would do that. Okay. Anyways, what else? Okay, last words. Go ahead. Jet, and do you have anything to say before we close?
The red robot was really cool.
Okay.
It was.
He's
You know what? I hope
okay.
he gets killed.
For you,
Like,
for
I
those
hope
of
he
you,
gets grabbed.
He probably is now because the place blew up.
I
Or
hope
didn't
that
blow up.
he's-
It was
I
like,
hope that
for those of you who have seen the Force Awakens, when they're walking in, or even in the trailer, you see this red robot walking like he's drunk,
And it looks so cool.
and he looks so cool. And this kid, and he was so upset. Okay, Dad. Okay, we need to see your face.
Well,
we-
well, they don't know who you're pointing.
He's upset that the red robot did not have.
It should be the new C-3PO.
What?
Okay.
I don't know what it does, but
Get
it should be.
out.
I wish that he opposes like some Jedi and he just blows him like scrap.
No,
Just-
C-3PO's trying to turn into him because his arms are in.
But at least he could walk. And
No.
not
We're
fall.
overthinking now. We're just
All
overthinking.
those fan theories, though.
I don't know why.
Because he looks so cool.
Okay, well, okay. Let's close with the Star Wars note since Carlos here. He's still Star Wars. Who do you think Rey is related to?
I think she's Luke's kid, but that's too obvious. I don't know.
Luke's kid.
There's too many like hints to suggest that
Yeah,
she's
I
Luke's
can't
daughter.
wrap myself around a specific decision. Like it's just.
I have two theories.
So-
I think this is what I think. Her and Kylo Ren are twins,
Yeah.
and they had to leave her because he went crazy when they were because if you see in that flashback when they're leaving her, she's already a little bit older.
Yeah.
So if he turned all, I don't know, but that and number that's my number one theory, and the other one is that she's Obi-Wan Kenobi's daughter.
Yes, I was thinking about that too.
Yeah,
In
that's-
some
They were
way,
talking
shape, or
about, like,
form.
the Kenobi bloodline. I'm like,
I don't know about the Jedi, because Anakin kind of was a weird Jedi in that he actually had a relationship,
Yeah, you're
but the
not
Jedi
allowed
Order
to.
says you're not allowed to.
Yeah,
so where is
Obi-
the Jedi Order now? That's gone now. They can
Well,
do
Obi-Wan
whatever.
was the one who was like,
They can-
you can't.
they can
no
do whoever
dipping
they
in your
want.
pants, man.
Yeah, and Anakin was a rebel, and he did it anyways.
And he destroyed everything.
Well,
And he destroyed.
That's the
But then
lesson
he,
we learned.
he
And
killed
Obi-Wan was like,
everybody.
if he can do it, why can't
He killed everybody, and then he turned out to be the chosen
But
one.
now the Jedi can do whoever they want, wherever they want. Just kidding.
That's how the Force works.
Is that? Are
say
you
we
sure?
end on
Is that their motto or your motto? Wait, she laughs. She goes, and she goes, wait, that's a joke about me.
No, because Obi-Wan in a lot of the comics and stuff, like he has like love interests, like Satine and all that, but then
Who does?
But they never get together. Like Obi-Wan does.
Oh, he did. Oh, I didn't know.
Yeah,
that.
there's like different things, but it never like, just like emotionally, not like physically or anything.
Okay. Final thoughts. Anyone?
Okay, well, I'm just saying that
What are
Ray.
you- what are
I
you-
just said Ray is either Obi-Wan's daughter or
Daughter? I mean,
Obi-Wan's daughter.
oh yeah, they're like.
That would have made sense.
Marcus, do you have any thoughts?
Obi-Wan's a
Final
little
thoughts?
older than Anakin.
So,
Got any thoughts?
She'd be older than
well,
She'd be
maybe she
older.
had her during
It
episode
says,
before
like, it says
episode
she's
4.
Like 23 or something. I can't remember what the age. No, she's 19. And the script says Ray 19.
Oh, okay, then not that.
Maybe
one.
granddaughter.
I just have.
Or granddaughter.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, maybe. That makes more sense.
I don't know.
No, he doesn't want to even say. Marcus, what do you think?
I can't. Like,
Just say it.
What do you think?
I think it would have to be somebody that wasn't a Jedi, maybe, you know?
Somebody else said that maybe she just was made
Or maybe
like.
there's another character out there.
Maybe she doesn't need to be related to anyone.
Yeah, maybe she just be like Anakin, we're midichlorians.
Yeah, with the
Midichlorians.
Do you
Her
think they're gonna
brother's
go back to the midichlorians?
No, they said
They better not.
J.J. Abrams specifically said in an interview that he was not putting anything that has.
Besides, she's not the chosen one.
Or
so.
is he?
No, that's what he said. He said he was.
But we did
yeah.
see Sebulba in the last fight at Force Awakens. He's like, I've been hit. He sounds like that. And then we have the space car was like, we got a brand new opening down there. Did you see him? You know what I'm talking about? I just realized that on Saturday, when they're gonna they're gonna leave, but then that guy says after after Chewbacca explodes detonates the bomb, this cowboy's like, we got a brand new hole down there, and he talks like that. I'm like, is this guy from Montana or where's this guy from? But I'm glad that all of you rednecks out there get a character in Star Wars. I'm just kidding. That was mean. I love rednecks. I love Connor's people. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. I love you. Anyways, last thought. Any thoughts, Maverick? Thank you. What did you say?
I think that
If you say anything about the red
I think
robot,
the
you're
red
gonna get
robot-
punched in the face.
somehow related to Darth
Red
Vader.
Robot,
I think you should hold the
Slept around
lightsaber.
a little bit.
Wait, I didn't hear anything you were saying. Say it again.
I think maybe Darth Vader slept around and had another child with someone else. Like,
That's
that is
Okay. I don't know if anything worked down there.
Yeah, they chopped his face.
No.
It was all burnt.
Yeah.
He had an
No.
affair with
There's
Padme.
no way he would have
No.
cheated on Padme. Who would have? I would have killed him myself. He would've cheated.
Padme would have killed her.
Victoria, we have 3 more people who joined us in the booth.
Wait, there was one comic, and I don't know if it was one of the new ones or old ones, but like he's like burned and stuff, of course, and he has his helmet off, and he's like in a place, and then he's like remembering her, and then she's like telling him like, "What have you done?" And it's so intense. Oh, so
What
there's-
comic is it?
See?
So I can
I
read
don't
it.
remember which
No,
one. I need
that's
to
not
find
what
it.
she's saying.
No, she's
No, and then he's like still having like flashbacks and stuff. They're like, he's not.
I think it's possible.
I just look forward
Leave.
to the idea of actually being in Comic Con and making a podcast there.
Okay, so we're gonna look into EPCon, which is the weekend of the 18th of April.
We're popular, like in the world, sure.
What?
We're gonna make it popular.
I'm just
Yeah,
saying
we're-
we're popular.
We should
Anyway,
just
we
like,
have,
we're-
like, 99
because if we're there,
Go.
we'll be able to talk and look at people with their crazy costumes. Because when one time we went, one of the girls that went with us dressed up as Princess Leia in the slave outfit. Anyways, it was pretty cool.
Call it the Hut Killer outfit.
The
Love
Hut
you all,
Killer,
goodbye.
that's true. No, just, hope, okay,
Oh,
we're still good.
I had no idea when it's
Guys,
goodbye now.
before we stop, go watch The Force Awakens. There's a lot of movies coming out.
Go
this,
watch Rebels.
Watch Rebels and Clone Wars.
And play lots
Because
of
the
Ice
second
Age.
season's about to
And,
start.
and Ice Age in space.
My saying goodbye now is anticlimactic if we keep going.
Okay, yeah,
We
we'll
should
stop.
just
We
We'll
said
stop
goodbye
saying.
like 30
There's a
minutes
lot of
ago.
movies coming out this year. Go out and watch them. The first one coming up is going to be Deadpool. We'll be the first ones to review it. Before and after thoughts.
First.
We'll be, I mean, well, we won't be the first, but we'll be. We'll
Get us screen passes to like.
maybe we
somebody-
get his
somebody will hook
his
us.
uncle maybe can because he works for the theaters. Anyways, here's the play out music. You guys can hear, but I can. It's the Star Wars theme. Everybody wave. Goodbye. Follow us, please. Share the video. Look for us on Facebook. We're gonna start making a Facebook pretty soon. And may the force be with all of you. And we love you all.